Good morning, everybody, and welcome to my channel. Excuse my bedhead. um, so we're going to do something a little bit different. It's been a while since I did a daily live stream. So when I come to this morning, because I really don't feel like I've slept, which brings me to this conversation of let me know in the comment section, even if you watch this video after the live stream, if you guys felt like some sort of a shift in time this past weekend. It was really crazy. I felt something coming earlier in the week. I just felt like off. It's not off in a bad way. I just felt off. That's the only way I could describe it. And then by the weekend, it's like I started taking these little cat naps. I wasn't sleeping all night. What I would do is I would take 5-10 minute cat naps, and I would wake back up like, where am I at? What am I doing? Like I was really lost. I felt very lost. I felt very like time was standing still, if that makes sense. Or I don't know. I kind of felt like at some point in time that I was on an alternate plane. Like I was shifting timelines of some sort. So that's a little bit about, and that's why I really didn't do too much, because I was just like, what the heck is happening? You know, I woke up and I'm like, where am I at? What am I doing? Who am I? You know, I like asked all these questions. So just leave me a message and let me know how you guys felt this past weekend, if you guys felt that shift. All right. That is the first thing that I want to discuss. The second thing is, this is going to be random. How I'm going to do this is going to be random. So I have all the signs laid out. Of course, 12 of them. And I don't know which side has which pile, because when I just did it, I put them all face down. So I have the camera facing towards me because I'm going to have to timestamp it so that you guys know where to go to for your particular message. Okay. So let me get a drink of my coffee out of my Reese's cup. I don't have my other cup is in, I need to wash it. So, all right, so let's go ahead and get started. And then afterwards, after I'm done doing all the dailies, I am going to do free card pulls. I don't have them all set out, but it'll only take me 2 minutes to reach over and grab them, so they are within reach. So let's go ahead and get started. So today is October 21st. We're still in that full moon energy, but we're in the moon is currently in Taurus. We have here they are. All right. So the moon in Taurus. Taurus is, let's see. Oh, okay, never mind. No, I'm not going to find them. All right. So when I come across the star sign of Taurus, we'll go a little bit more into the moon in Taurus and what it represents. There was something else I wanted to do too, and for the life of me, I forgot to get the paperwork ready. So give me 1 second. I'm going to hop up. I'm going to run over. I'm going to get a chakra book, because what we're going to do is, before we start off with the daily messages, I want to do a little bit of affirmation for each chakra using, I'm not going to do the A-E-I-O-U. I'm just going to use the power of my voice to try to activate you guys a little bit. I don't have my Reiki turned on, but which brings me to the thumbnail. From now until Halloween, midnight, October 31st, I am offering $20 card readings and $20 healing sessions for 20 minutes each. So take advantage of that, book your session, because I'm sure once the word gets out there, the the slots are going to fill up fast. All right. So let me jump up real quick and grab this book, and we will go ahead and do the affirmations. I have them all wrote down. I just don't know where they're at right this second. All right. So let's go ahead and get started with some affirmations. So we're going to start off with okay, here we go. We'll start off with the root chakra. I trust the power of the earth and feel my own body. I trust the power of the earth and I feel my own body. I trust the power of the earth and I feel my own body. As I will it, so mote it be. I take pleasure in life with all of my senses. I take pleasure in life with all of my senses. I take pleasure in life with all of my senses. As I will it, so mote it be. I trust my own feelings and spontaneity. I trust my own feelings and spontaneity. I trust my own feelings and spontaneity. As I will it, so mote it be. I send myself and others love and compassion. I send myself and others love and compassion. I send myself and others love and compassion. As I will it, so mote it be. I open myself to the power of the truth. I open myself to the power of the truth. I open myself to the power of the truth. As I will it, so mote it be. I open myself to my inner light. I open myself to my inner light. I open myself to my inner light. And I noticed as I said that, the sun started shining nice and brightly in my window. I literally seen it with my eyes closed. As I will it, so mote it be. I am aware in every moment. I am aware in every moment. I am aware in every moment. As I will it, so mote it be. So everybody who watches this video is going to be able to feel that activation, feel that affirmation working on your chakras. Like I said, I didn't turn my healing on because I don't have to, because my voice is enough for power, for expression. All right. So I'm going to keep this and put this over here on my pile of books. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first sign for the dailies is Virgo. So Virgo, you're first. So Virgos are the best day to work with the Virgo energy is Wednesday because it's ruled by Mercury. Virgos are very analytical. Sometimes they worry a lot. They can become more practical. They're very hardworking. Can be a little judgmental at times, but most of the time they are very loyal. And at the same time, they can be shy as well. So let's go ahead and get started. Let me push this back a little bit so I can lay out the cards. Okay. All right. So Virgos, what's happening for Virgos? Well, they want you to know that you're protected, Virgos. So if you're seeing feathers, they're letting you know that you need to feel safe and protected. Keep your vibes positive because good vibes only is going to help protect you. So I feel like what they just showed me for you, Virgo, is sitting in your position, whether you're meditating, drinking a cup of coffee, and you're just chilling within yourself. Encircle yourself with a white light. Put that white circle around you. It'll help to protect your energy because they feel like Virgos, if you're in a high vibration, what you do is you draw people towards you, right? And when you draw people towards you, don't just draw the good ones. You do not just draw the good ones. You also draw the ones that bite, the ones who suck you dry. So I feel like they're telling you, you need to protect your energy. It is very important for you to do that today. Why? Because life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning to dance in the rain. So they want you to learn something about your emotions. And what I feel is, what you need to learn is, I feel you're empathic. And when you're empathic, and you don't realize it, or you don't know how to take control of it. And I'm speaking from experience here, Virgo, because 20 years ago, 25 years ago, I was diagnosed as bipolar because of my mood swings. And I was just like, that is not right. I don't feel like I have a mental illness. But that's what society does. They put you in this box because they don't understand people like us. So right away, they want to put a label on us. Well, the reason why they want to put a label on us, again, is because they don't understand. Well, sometimes us as an individual don't understand it either. That's why we go and seek that help. And that's how we end up with that label. So I feel like they want you to learn how to feel comfortable and protected in your energy. To keep your vibes high, you need to learn how to protect your energy. Because if not, you're always going to be in this stormy emotion. Because why? Because you're sucking up everybody else's energy, Virgo. So your best thing to do is to learn how to protect yourself, ground your energy. You're an earth sign, so it'd be a perfect thing for you to do. Don't judge yourself. Don't be so harsh on yourself. There's no need for it. Things happen for a reason. And, maybe you don't realize how much energy and emotion that you do suck up from other people. And then you question, why am I always moody? Why am I always tired? I eat my share of Snickers bars and I still don't feel no better. Well, that's because you're empathic and you need to learn how to protect your energy, especially this month because of the veil thinning. The spirit realm is coming closer to us. And when the spirit realm comes in closer, they need our energy to talk to us, to manifest, to communicate, to do whatever they want to do, right? So you need to learn how to protect your energy. It's very important. So you're going to be off to a new adventure. Once you learn this, once you learn how to protect your energy and to keep your mood stable and positive, then you're going to be ready for this new adventure to come along in your life. Look at the body of water in the background. Look how smooth it is, right? It's not storming no more. Right? It's not storming no more. You're going to learn how to master this is what I feel. Let's say pine trees are really pointing out pine trees. So maybe look up and see what the pine tree, how the scent of pine, a pine cone, pine needles. What I think of when I think of pine is rosemary. It reminds me a lot of pine needles. So you may need to check up and see how rosemary is a good protection herb. I think pine is too, so you may want to check that out. Do a Google search. So when it comes to love, what is coming towards you? We have possessiveness, mind. So there is this energy of love coming towards you where somebody could be a bit possessive with you. And that could be a reason why Spirit is telling you to protect yourself, because you don't want this person to grab a hold of your energy and connect themselves to you, especially if they are possessive, jealous, all of the above, if it's not a good vibration. So you need to pay attention to what you're feeling today. If something doesn't feel right, cut the energetic cords. And this is what I do in the mornings. I light my little sage bundle, and I tell Spirit, I cut any energetic cords. How do I say that? I cut any energetic cords away from me. I call back my power, clean and negative free. And I say it 3 times. So do that. I cut any energetic cords away from me. I call back my power, clean and negative free. And then say, as I will it, so mote it be, or whatever your mantra is there. But I really feel like you really need to protect yourself against somebody who's a bit possessive. So yeah, it's time to complete some cycles. Here you are. Look at the big moon. So today you are completing this cycle. You're breaking free of these chains. That is why the crows are telling you a new adventure is going to begin once you learn how to do this process. So some signs that they are showing you, something isn't as it seems. Exactly what I was trying to tell you. Something isn't as it seems. You are feeling something. Okay, Virgo, you are feeling something, but you know it's not yours, right? And that is because you're feeling somebody else's energy here, Virgo. And it's kind of like it's so intense that it's like it kind of feels a bit unreal at times. So yeah, look at this, Swan, loyalty. So there is something definitely being mirrored to you. And that's why they're telling you it isn't as it seems. You may be feeling it, but it's not your energy. It's somebody who is obsessed with you or a bit possessed with you that is mirroring this energy to you. So that's why you get the Pegasus here telling you something isn't as it seems. And I feel like it's because they could be hiding their feelings. They could be trying to look at the bigger picture of something. They could be trying to mirror something to you, because I see this feminine sitting here in front of this moon, and it looks to me like she's reflecting upon something. What is she reflecting on? Something that seems unrealistic. Why am I feeling this way? Why do I feel like this emotional roller coaster? That's because you are feeling somebody else's energy. So your person's name may have an F in it, or there could be a number 4 related to this person. And then your final message is a crystal card, which is I don't know how to pronounce it. There you go. And it is for the third eye and the crown chakras. For transformation, acceptance, and insight. Exactly, because that's exactly what you're doing. Gaining insight. Gaining insights to accept something, to accept that, this is energy being mirrored to you. With the third eye and crown chakra, seeing that with the third eye open, and the crown chakra knowing it, right? That inner knowing. And then the back of it says, I am present. So make sure you stay present. And if you remember, the affirmation that we started off with was about remaining in the present moment. I think that was the last. Yeah, it was the last affirmation for the crown chakra. All right, so there you go, Virgos. Those are your daily messages. So we're just going to go ahead, and I don't know where to put them, so we're just going to go ahead and put them right here. All right, so who is next? Let's see. Okay, Taurus. There we go, with the Taurus full moon. All right, so Taurus. So we have Taurus full moon, or actually moon energy. It would be, I don't know, waxing gibbous, waning gibbous, because we had the full moon yesterday. So I feel like Venus is really affecting you today. The planet Venus. Venus is in To tell you the truth, I don't even know. It's either Scorpio or Sagittarius. I'm not exactly sure. You'll have to look it up. AsherSeek.com is an amazing website. So Venus is really affecting you today, Tauruses. So Taurus moon tells me that you need to be patient, that you need to stay devoted to what you want to create in your life, right? What you want to create, what you're trying to manifest. What are you trying to manifest? Some sort of stability. And Uranus is currently retrograde in Taurus, so you may want to check that out as well. Go down that rabbit hole to find out why Spirit is telling you some of the things that they are telling you, Taurus. All right. So stay devoted to creating your journey. Stay patient because there's a lot of twists and turns, I feel, on your journey. Don't be so stubborn. Be a little bit more stable with your practicality is what I feel. So Taurus, I forgot to timestamp that, Taurus. I apologize. So we'll just go ahead and go back to 21. If anybody else knows exactly where it started, by all means, go ahead and change the timestamp. So Tauruses. So the crows want to tell you, yeah, you need to face the shadow. That's the possessive energy, Taurus. So there's a shadow energy around you, and you need to reflect upon what that shadow energy is. I feel it's a bit codependent, that possessive energy. I need you. You don't need anybody in your life to feel fulfilled, if that makes sense. You don't need anybody in your life to be fulfilled and whole within yourself. So I feel Tauruses, you're facing the shadow. You're reflecting upon the shadow of how the shadow has a habit of possessing you and making you a bit codependent is what I feel. Yeah, so trust and take that leap of faith. So I feel like you need to start trusting your journey, start trusting how you feel with Venus coming through, because Venus is all about emotions. It's the divine feminine. Women are from Venus, men are from Mars. That just didn't come out of the air. So you really need to start trusting in your feminine side. You need to really start trusting in your empathic abilities or your intuition, or because both of them are both about your feels, right? So also Venus being a divine feminine also rules the sacral chakra. The sacral chakra is your water chakra. So you need to find that sense of balance. So you need to start trusting in how you're feeling. Start trusting in them emotions. Start trusting in what you desire, what you want to create, right? And become more stable. All right, so let's keep going. Yeah, because why? Because the best is yet to come, Taurus. The best is yet to come. And I want you to try going perhaps a different way. So I feel for some of you, you could be being a bit stubborn. You try to go down this path, right? It's where it's like, Taurus, boop, you're cut off. And then you like, what? Why was felt that I needed to go this way? No, that was the shadow telling you you needed to go this way. So I feel like they're trying to redirect you and trying to take you in a different direction. So don't be so damn stubborn, you freaking bullheads. Taurus, the bull. You're a bull for a reason, because you're bullheads. You're stubborn. You don't get it. And trust me, I'm right there with you. I'm like one of the most stubborn person there is. I used to get told that all the time. So I feel like you need to stop being so damn stubborn and just go the direction in which Spirit is trying to point you, because when you follow that, then there's where the best thing that's where they're trying to guide you. And when they guide you in that direction, it's better for you. It's the best situation for you at that time. So you need to trust that. You need to trust that they're guiding you in a different direction for a reason. So stop being so needy. I need to go this way because this is the way I'm supposed to go. No. Sometimes spirit redirects us for a reason. You know, you walk down that path for so long and then are like, well, it's time to go this way, right? It's time to make a left turn on Right Avenue, you know. So you got to take it as it is. So follow your intuition, follow it. It's very important today. So when it comes to love, you have, look what the cat dragged in, return and apologize, Taurus. So somebody could be coming in, returning into your life and wanting to perhaps apologize to you. That's what's how. Oh yeah, look at this union. You cannot make this stuff up. Look at that. Somebody is coming back into your life and there's going to be union, Taurus. They want to apologize. They want to return. They want to come into union with you. And that is the best that's yet to come. Okay. And that is why they keep trying to redirect you to this different journey. And that's why they're pushing so hard to tell you, stop being so damn stubborn and needy, because the direction they're trying to point you towards is going to bring you into union with somebody. All right. So the side you're seeing, you have pink, which is love, caring, and compassion. So start being more compassionate. And look this, lighthouse, you're a light worker. You return, belong, and guiding light. You are a guiding light. You are actually guiding this person towards you. You're pulling them in with your light, Taurus. And therefore, that you're pulling them in, like you're drawing them towards you to return is what I see. Because why? Because you're both light workers. So don't be so needing to go one way, because Spirit's trying to direct you to go the other way, Taurus. So the letter in your person's name is an O, and it could have a 1 somewhere in their birthday or the time you guys met or whatever, Taurus. And then we have the hematite, mouse. Organization, scrutiny, and vision. And this is the back of your card. Spirit of the mouse. I'm having a hard time reading backwards. All right. Spirit of the mouse. Help me make wise choices without fear holding me back from accomplishing my goals. Thank you. Aho. Right. So the mouse is coming in and telling you, let's get organized here. Right. Let's get organized so that you know that the direction that so that you can better feel out what Spirit is trying to do with you, like better feel out the fact that they are trying to guide you in a different direction in which you are going right now. So they definitely want you to hold your vision, and they want you to make better choices and start trusting in the choices that you are making, that is going to guide you to right where you belong, which will be being that light worker. All right. So there you go, Taurus. Thank you for watching, Tauruses. So next we are going to move into, this time I'm going to timestamp it. Cancers. So Cancers, you are next. All right, Cancer. So let's see what is happening. All right. So Cancers, you are, well, we know you're moody. Why are you so moody? Because we're in the full moon energy. Cancers are ruled by the moon. And when we have the full moon, when our moon phases change, we Cancers are very susceptible. Like we feel it more than what the normal collective does. So you're highly sensitive, and especially today. So they're telling you that to listen more to your intuition today, because you are I feel like they want you to open up your imagination and listen to your intuition, because I feel like you're being divinely guided. All right, so let's go ahead and pull crows. Yeah, they're handing you a key that's unlocking something, unlocking maybe a creative idea, Cancer. Look, this, you also got guiding light. So they're unlocking that door to your inner light, which is opening up your imagination today. So they want you to listen to how you feel. Hello? How are you? Thank you for watching. Riri, I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. I did not mean to chop you up. But thank you for coming on my live stream. So I feel, Cancers, you're guiding light. You were meant to be a light worker. You were meant to guide other people to their awakening and open them up as well. So you need to open up your imagination, because they're handing you a key that's going to unlock something. And I feel like it's the crown chakra. And I feel like you need to, I'm telling you, they keep repeating it. Listen to your intuition today, Cancer. It's very important. Yeah, so there it is, that secret garden. They're pointing the way. So they're unlocking some sort of a secret within you today, Cancer, where you're going to be shining. You're going to be glowing. You're going to have this glow on, like you're going to glow up is what I feel. Not blow up, glow, GLOW, just so you know. Right? So you're going to glow up today. So Spirit is trying to unlock some sort of a secret within you. So pay attention. Pay attention. Open up your imagination to what it is. Yeah, you are the captain of your boat. How convenient to have a lighthouse and a boat with Cancer, because of the fact that we are so overly emotional. Okay, so they're telling you, Cancer, you're the captain of your boat. You can take your boat anywhere you want to go and know that you're going to be safe in whatever emotions that you tread in. And if the finger is pointing towards that boat, and that's the secret. That's the secret to unlocking that light. I've changed my YouTube name. R-I. Is that R-I? From family. I'm fine. Thank you. How are you? I am doing fantastic. So you changed your YouTube name. What was your other YouTube name? Because I have no clue who it is. All right. So anyway, so the secret is you can explore the very depths of who you are, Cancer. Explore that inner garden. Explore how things can grow. Explore how you can open up. So they're handing you a key. Definitely. They keep taking me back to that as well. So what's coming towards you? We have long distance coming through. So Cancers, there could have been some distance between you and another person because somebody was wearing a mask. Somebody was masking their emotions or masking their moods. Their moods were masking them. Let's see what else. What else are you showing, Cancer? Oh, yep, some sort of communication. Definitely some sort of communication. Maybe somebody's going to come towards you today, Cancer, and tell you, I am sorry that I put the distance between us because I had this mask on, and the story could go on. I'm speaking to a broad spectrum of collective people here. So for Cancers, there could be some sort of communication coming through, a text, phone call, love letter, email. Maybe somebody's just going to show up at your house. So, and I feel like you're not going to see it coming because we do have secret here. And then look, this gathering. So this is the thing that I am feeling for you, Cancer. Stop spoon feeding and telling yourself, right? Communication. Stop communicating bad things to yourself. Stop being so moody. And it's hard. I know I'm a Cancer sun and moon, and it's hard not to be moody. But the energies are gathering. Whether it's distance between you and another person, there could be distant. You guys could be coming together. So I feel like stop masking, stop spoon feeding the words to yourself. Stop putting yourself down. Stop masking how you're feeling. Stop masking. Stop communicating bad yourself. Stop comparing yourself to other people. Stop judging yourself. Is something else that's coming through. So the person of your name, we have a W with a 4 on it. So this person coming in and wanting to communicate to you could have a W in their name. And then this is your crystal, Cancer, gold apatite. And it is for your solar plexus chakra. Again, that guiding light, how convenient. So today, Spirit is trying, they're handing you a key. They're handing you a key that's going to unlock this solar plexus chakra so that you can step into the power, your own personal power, your own personal strength. And guess what? The solar plexus holds your life's purpose as well. So you could very well be, that's what Spirit is unlocking, is that solar plexus to help you step into your life's purpose. So this person could very well be part of your purpose. So I am uplifted. Oh, well, okay, it's my life. Well, it's nice to see you. Now I know who you are. I got a text message. I need to check it out real quick. Oh, okay. All right, so let's keep going. Hello, Jennifer. How are you? You must be new to my channel. I don't think I've ever seen you here before. So we're doing the dailies, and I just got done with Cancer. So we're going to move on into who is next, Capricorn. Soon as we're done doing the dailies, then I'm going to do free card pulls. So please stick around. And if you don't want to stick around, I am going to timestamp all of the messages, and you can come back after I'm done. Oh, that's fantastic. I am so glad to hear that. All right. All right, Capricorns. So Capricorns, you are very responsible, very disciplined. Sometimes you have this energy of I know it all. You guys make good managers, good leaders. So yeah, you're bold. I am bold. So Spirit is telling you right off the bat, Capricorn, to be bold, right? Be bold. Take responsibility. And that is where the good managers are coming in. Yeah, new growth through ending. So there's something ended. Something had to end. And I felt when it ended, it was very bold, perhaps even very dramatic. But that's because, whenever things end, it makes room for new growth. So you're growing. There's new growth sprouting up out of your crown chakra. So I feel like you're having a crown chakra activation. And be proud of how hard you're working. Yeah, be proud of the work that you've done. Yeah, we just entered fall here. It's my life. We did. We just entered fall. So, yeah, I'm a Leo, though, live in the southern hemisphere, born in the summer. That's Aquarius in the northern winter. Yeah. All right, well, we're only on Capricorn, and I have no clue where Leo or Aquarius is because I did it randomly. All right, so Capricorns, you're right where you need to be, right where you're not lost. So don't be feeling like you're lost, because again, sometimes things had to end, right? And when things end, you're like, what the hell just happened? Why did that happen? That's because there was a crown chakra activation happening. And I feel, if you look on this card, look at all the plants growing up out of there. So I feel like that's what they're telling you. Your hard work is paying off. You're growing. Your crown chakra is opening. You're growing. You are right where you need to be. So don't feel lost. What's coming towards you with love? Party of one. So I feel like what happened was you and another person may have went into separation. And I feel like it made you maybe perhaps feel a bit insecure. Yeah, there was a wedge. There was something that drove a wedge between you and another person, is what I see here. And it kind of made you feel a bit insecure, but at the same time, it's like you took back control of that ending. And instead of sitting and dwelling in this insecurity, what you did is said, okay, I understand, that there was a wedge. We had to separate. There was something that happened. I feel like Capricorn, you're looking at the positive side of the situation. You know that it had to happen. It was meant to happen. And through that, that there is new growth coming. There is some sort of, I feel, ascension coming for you. So let's see what the signs are. Look at that. So fated meaning, soulmate, divine counterpart, spirit of connections. And then we have sacral chakra coming through. Orange, enthusiasm, excitement, and warmth. So you could have a black cat as a familiar or somewhere in your neighborhood. So I see orange as your sacral chakra. This is where we hold our emotions at. This is where our desires are. This is where our self-esteem lies. This is where we co-create from. Good morning, B. So Capricorns, I feel like you're feeling very excited, very enthusiastic. Why? Because you're expanding. Your crown chakra is expanding. And I feel the reason why you're so positive is because you understand that the reason why you and this person had to go through this separation was because there was something better coming towards you. Why? Because you either telepathically can hear them or your cognizance, something along them lines. And that's the crown chakra energy. So you got two letters. So you have an A and an N. So we have an 11 coming through here. So there's 11 energy, an A and an N. So it could be in, it could be, well, you take it as it resonates. All right. And then this is your crystal card for today, Eagle. Spirit of Eagle, give me the strength to reflect on myself so that I emerge new and free. And that is exactly right. So Imperial Topaz, responsibility, respect, and grace. So I feel like the other person, maybe you guys separated because you decided to say, listen, I demand respect. And if you can't respect me, I'm more secure being a party of one because I deserve better. I deserve much more. I deserve respect. And I feel like that's exactly what happened. So therefore, this person was like, I don't know. I don't know if I can do this. Right. And I feel like that wedge got put in there so that your person could also open up to their emotions and give you the respect that you deserve. All right. So there you go. That's what I see for Capricorn for today. So let's move on to the next one. And we have Sagittarius is next. Sagittarius. And at 4444, how about that, right? All right. So Sagittariuses, they're very generous. They're very idealistic, but they're also good teachers. They have a great sense of humor, and they can be very, very patient as well. So, all right, so let's keep going. So, the power of magic. So, Sagittarius, you have magical hands. I feel, Sagittarius, that you have this red cap on your head, so it tells me that you're very secure within your magical abilities. You're very secure within your masculine energies. You have a great sense of humor. You're very healing, and it makes perfect sense. Look at the energy coming out of your hands, Sagittarius. Yeah, and you know that there's always room to grow, always. Why? Because Sagittariuses are very philosophical. They're very higher wisdom, higher knowledge. So you know that there's room to grow, that you haven't learned everything in this lifetime. Yeah, even though you are tired, you may need to figure out how to. I feel for some of you, the reason why you're feeling so tired is because when you go to sleep, I feel like your spirit team is working on you, helping you to heal. And I feel like it's a specific spirit guide. I'm feeling, I will say somebody who's been with you for a really long time, like many lifetimes, and I feel like they are coming in and helping you to heal, helping you to grow. So if you're tired, Sagittarius, get some rest, right? Because when you rest, that's when they're able to work on you a lot more. All right. Yeah. See, you're mirroring something, Sagittarius. You are mirroring something, or something is being mirrored to you. And it's like, oh, wow, as if by magic, right? How am I seeing this? How am I feeling this? So look at what he's got in his hands. See that string of lights? Look at the string of lights in a cup. Tell me those two don't look familiar. So that is what I see. I feel like somebody is mirroring something to you, Sagittarius, and I feel like you're seeing it, and it's very magical. So what is coming towards you? Love is up in the air right now for you, Sagittarius, because somebody is unawakened. Somebody is unawakened to their magical abilities. That could be you. Oh, okay. So we got the romantic mirroring here. So I feel like your person, your love interest, your romantic partner is mirroring back to you this unawakened energy, is what I see. And I also feel like this person is sending you healing. So signs, right? So we have spirit of the clover coming through, luck, abundance, and summer energy. Look at all the green. Yeah, I'm randomly picking the signs. Yes, it's my life. Yeah. So luck, abundance, and summer. So you're seeing this spirit of the clover. Look how green that card is. Opening up that heart chakra, learning to grow, learning to expand. Why are you seeing this? And look this. I'm so tired. Look at that feminine sleeping. So I feel like you two meet, Sagittarius, while you guys are sleeping. And I feel like while you guys are sleeping, you and your person, I feel like there's a lot of healing on the 5D realm when it comes to the emotions. I feel like in the 3D realm, I feel like you're still unawakened. Things are still up in the air. But I do feel, you feel very lucky to be able to have this healing. So I do feel when you guys are sleeping, your person is definitely sending you some healing energy, helping your heart to open, helping you to helping that heart to expand. Okay, so we have the color brown coming through. Grounding, stability, and foundation. So they're telling you to ground your energy, Sagittarius. Ground your energy. It'll help you to become more stable. Also, if you ground your energy, it'll also help to activate you. It'll help to, whatever healing is being sent to you, it'll help to activate that. And I feel like that's the heart chakra. I feel like your feminine side is sleeping, is what I see here. Your feminine side, your feminine energy is sleeping. And you're unawakened to how to awaken the feminine side of you. So therefore, your person is mirroring that to you, how to grow, how to open it. And again, I feel like you guys are meeting up on the 5D realm. So your person's name has an O in it, and there's a letter, a number 1. So 1 could be significant somewhere in either the birthdays, the time you met. Just take it as it resonates. So this is your crystal, Sagittarius. Meteorite, distant. Oh, look at that. Distant healing. How about that? Transition and release. I am aware. And it'll align all of your chakras to you. All of your chakras. So there you go, Sagittarius. That is your daily message. Thank you for watching. So let's go ahead and pull the next sign. Ooh. Huh. All right. Oh, glasses are all sideways. All right. I apologize for that. I picked up the card and this card went flying. So next we're going to go into Libra. All right. So Libras, we have a lot of Libra energy happening right now. We have the sun in Libra for a couple of more days. We have Mercury in Libra. We have, I think, Mars in Libra. So we have quite a few things happening in Libra. So Libra, for you, it's about having that state of balance. It's about being able to cooperate with the energies around you. It's about becoming, don't pity yourself. Don't play the victim mode. Oh, woe is me, victim mentality. And I do feel a lot of that coming through. So let's go ahead and see what the messages are. So you could be wishing for something. You could be wishing for somebody to be near you. But there's a level up that is happening, a balancing out of the energies. So I feel you have a contract with somebody. Yeah, you need to start trusting. Yeah. Trust what you see. Trust is key to what you see. So I feel they're handing, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to bump that. They're handing you a key to unlock something within you to level up today. And you need to trust what you're being seen, because I feel like you're either using some sort of divination tool, perhaps even using a crystal ball, tarot cards, but some sort of a divination tool, Libra, and you are seeing something through that divination tool. And you need to trust it, because whatever you are seeing is key to leveling up. It is also key to whatever you are wishing for. Yeah, Queen of my castle, temptation. So here you are, Libra, sitting thinking about something. Oh, you're contemplating something. It's like you're looking off at the distance, and you're like, well, you know, how can I get this wish granted? How can I find justice for perhaps whatever happened between you and another person? So what is coming toward you? Pendulum, yes or no? So yes or no, you have a decision to make here, Libra. And we have compromise. It's like, yes or no, are you going to learn to compromise? Right? Are you going to learn to compromise? Because if you are wishing for somebody to be your partner, you got to learn compromise, Libra. It's very important. So Spirit is telling you yes or no. Are you willing to compromise to get this wish granted? Because we're handing you the key to unlock the leveling up of this relationship. So don't stay tempted to stay in them emotions of self-pity, of victim mentality. So what signs are showing you? Defense, tactical, guarded, spirit of armor. So you're very defensive. Very guarded on an emotional level. And that's because of this self-pity, this victim mentality. And then we have, just as I said that, rainstorm, melancholy. Your emotions are very melancholy. And that's why you're very guarded. And you're using this emotion as a defense mechanism because it's like you don't know if you can compromise with somebody. You don't know if you can work something out. So we have a letter A in their name with a number 1. And then we have malachite is your crystal. Butterfly. Spirit of butterfly, help me to learn introspection so that my transformation process moves forward. Thank you. Aho. So malachite, this is the message that I read if you guys want to read it. So with the butterfly coming through, this tells me that you're definitely going through a transformation. You're definitely leveling up. You're going through a rebirth, which is bringing in a sense of balance for you today, Libra. So there you go. Let's move on into the next sign. And we have Gemini. Geminis, you are next. All right. So let's go ahead and pull your cards there, Gemini. So Geminis, sometimes are very indecisive. Sometimes they're very expressive. Sometimes they're very quick-witted. They're ruled by Mercury. They're very curious individuals. And trust me, I am a Gemini ascending. And I 20 years ago, I was going to school to be a detective because when I get down a rabbit hole, I dig the whole freaking hole. I don't just stop at the surface. I dig and dig and dig. So Geminis are also very nervous people as well, but we're very adaptable. We're very moldable. Like we can adapt to any situation, like a chameleon kind of thing. So let's go ahead and see. Yeah, there's a change coming upon you today, Gemini. And it's the moon phase that is bringing about this change. Cannot see, foggy and clouded. So I feel like you do not see this change coming, is what I feel. You do not see this change coming. It is coming by surprise. But they're telling you you're going to be okay. Even if you don't see it, you're going to be okay. What is coming towards you with love? So we have round and round. So it's like you're stuck in this vicious cycle of repeating things over and over and over again. And that makes perfect sense with the moon phases because the moon phases is about completing cycles. It's about reflecting upon them cycles that you need to change. Here you are. You're on this carousel. You got this pole down through your horse here. And it's like very repetitive energy. So they're telling you that it's time to break free. It's time to break free. And they're letting you know that you're going to be okay. So don't allow what you cannot see to keep you stuck in this vicious cycle. So yeah, it's time to destruct it. It's time to destruct this cycle. It's time to clear it out is what they're telling you. And that's why the moon, Gemini, is very important for you. And again, you're not going to see this coming. So we have Spirit of the Key, solutions, wisdom, and spiritual knowledge. So you are seeing this. You're gaining that wisdom, right? You know it's coming. You can see the change. You know, even though you can't see, you know it. You still know it. And it's making you very curious, and a little bit nervous at the same time, because you don't see it, right? You're not seeing something. You're not seeing the solution. So the divine is going to come in and clear it out for you and hand you the key to the changes that needs to be made today, Gemini. And then we have black, lack, rebellion, and pessimism. So that is exactly the solution. They're going to give you the wisdom of this darkness, this lack, this rebellion, and pessimism, that's making you very indecisive, very nervous. And they're going to give you the key to adapt to your situation. And you're going to have the solution to bring about the changes that you need to make in your life today. So your person's name has an O in it with a 1. And your crystal is astrophyllite. I know I chopped the hell out of that, and I'm sorry, but there it is. You can write it down. It's for the crown chakra. Astral travel, awareness, and release. I am limitless. So that is exactly what I feel. And if you watch the beginning of my video, I had talked about this past weekend how, I don't know, it's like time stood still, or there was something with time. And I wondered, like, because I took a lot of cat naps. I didn't sleep a lot of hours straight through. I did cat naps for probably 3-4 days. But when I would go into that cat nap, I would go in so heavy. It's like they pulled me in. I can literally hear myself snore. That's how deep I went in and how quick I went in. So that must be what was happening. It must have been astral traveling, and they must have been working on me. But for the rest of you, I'm sure you guys, may have been feeling it too. I know I wasn't the only one. So Spirit is handing you the key to open up that crown chakra, which is going to bring a massive change into your life today. So change is the main theme for you today, Gemini. Change. All about the changes, right? All right. And you can adapt to this. You can. You're going to be okay, Gemini. And that's what Spirit wants to tell you. All right, so the next sign is Scorpios. All right, Scorpios. So let's see here. All right, so Scorpios, you guys are very brave, very powerful energy. You could be deadly, though. You could be deadly with your sting, but you're also very passionate. So, you have Pluto on your card here. So Pluto just went direct, right? Pluto just went direct in Capricorn. So I feel like you're very affected by that today, Scorpio, by Pluto going direct in Capricorn. It went direct like a week or two ago. And Mars, I feel like Mars is very important for you as well. I'm not sure where Mars is. Could be Libra, could be Sagittarius. I don't know. Could even be Scorpio. I don't know. But Mars and Pluto is really standing out on this card. So let's see what the crows want to tell you. So I feel like making dreams come true. So Scorpio, I feel like you could be having a lot of dreams, a lot of premonition dreams, a lot of creative ideas coming through your dreams. Do not disturb self-care and process. So I feel like you're doing a lot of healing in your dream state as well. And I feel like if you're not doing it in your dream state, you could be doing it in some sort of meditation. But I do feel a lot of healing happening in your dream state. Because there's self-care. You're caring about yourself. You're doing a lot of healing. And I feel like it's a lot of healing from the sting of emotions. And I feel like this Mars and Pluto duo that is on your card is very, very powerful for you today. So you may want to look up Scorpio and see where Mars is at. So yeah, love and happiness blossoms from within. So you're definitely doing some healing in your dream states, and it's causing you to care more about yourself, causing you to love yourself more, causing you to feel more happy within yourself. And whenever you do that, what you want to do is, here you are waking up and you're like, oh, well, I had this dream. So they just showed me somebody writing something down. That's why I did that. Yeah, ancestral traditions. So I feel like you're clearing out some ancestral energy. I feel like I feel like your ancestors are with you in the dream state. And what they are doing is they're helping you to heal, helping you to blossom. I feel like they're really working on you in the 5D realm with you, Scorpio. So what is coming towards you? We have, this is honeymoon. We have solar plexus energy coming through here. So you're in the early stages of finding your personal strength, finding your personal willpower. You're in the early stages of even perhaps you're stepping into your life's purpose, being more in the flow as well. So yeah, reinvention. So when it comes to love, I feel like you may have lost your head in the situation, maybe jealous, and you may have lost your head in some sort of situation when it comes to love. But now I feel like you're trying to reinvent a new way of being more in the flow of your own personal love, your own personal happiness, and stepping into your personal power of caring more about yourself, caring more about how you feel. Scorpio is what I feel here. So the signs are showing you Spirit of the Fox, sly, cunning, and strategy. So you have the fox coming through telling you, I feel like this is your ancestors observing you. Look how big them eyes are, right? So I feel like you're either observing the situation, or this is your ancestors observing you, trying to make a different plan for you. Now we have survival modes. We have the Shark Tank. So these emotions run really, 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 really deep. I'm talking deep. And you've been in survival mode for a while of being in that spirit of the fox, being sly, being cunning, making plans perhaps behind somebody's back, or, just being that shark coming up and biting them with your deadly energy, Scorpio. So that shark and deadly warrior, it's like you've been in that survival and deadly warrior mode for so long. And now you're observing that you have today, you're observing that you have the power and the strength to reinvent a new you. Okay, if that makes sense. So your person's name has an S in it. And this is your card, Porcupine. Spirit of Porcupine, remind me to release fear and allow joy in my life, knowing that I am protected. Thank you, Aho. So Citrine rules the solar plexus. Yes, it does. Childlike innocence, playfulness, and humility. So you need to, I feel like it all started with your inner child, Scorpio. It all started with your inner child. And that's why your loved ones, your ancestors are coming through and helping you to heal. They're helping you to heal in your dream state so that you can bring out that inner child and be a little bit more playful. And this will help to reinvent the new you. So that is what I see for you, Scorpios. Beautiful energy, Scorpios. I am very proud of you. All right. So who is next? Guess what? It's my life. If you're still here, guess what? Leo, you're finally up, my darling. All right. So Leos are very passionate, but they can be very stubborn as well. They're very warm, but they can also be very arrogant. One of my best friends happens to be a Leo. She's like this big, and she's a little freaking fire pit, man. Poof. Yeah, she has red hair too. So Leos are very fiery. They're like a firecracker. They could be humorous, but at the same time, yeah, Leo is next, honey. So you're a natural born leader. You're stubborn but passionate. You're arrogant but brave. You're warm. You're creative, but at the same time, you could be a bit short tempered. So wanting you. So somebody could be wanting you, or maybe you need to want yourself. Yeah, see, this is the sign you've been looking for. So Spirit is showing you the signs today, Leo, that perhaps somebody wants to be with you. Yep. Now we have Amethyst, protective and purifying of emotions. So you have, I feel like you could be having some sort of vision or some sort of flash vision through your third eye. If your third eye is tingling or itchy, mine has a tendency to be itchy, but I opened mine up before I started today. I used a smoky quartz and opened it up. So you may want to try that. Maybe try an amethyst point, put it on your third eye to help open it up. I wear an amethyst on my necklace. It lies on my heart, which helps to protect me when I go into the dream state. It also helps to purify emotions. Look at that, solar plexus. And that's the fire chakra, right? So there you are, Leo, the sweet nectar of joy, happiness, and bliss. So look at the bees on there. So that's why you need to purify them emotions, because you've been stung so many damn times, Leo, that it's like you are afraid of happiness. So Spirit is telling you this is a sign, Leo, where you're showing you this sign where somebody wants to be with you. Somebody wants to make you happy. Somebody wants to be your fellow bee and drink from the same cup of love that you have, right? Leos, again, you're very, very passionate individuals. When you love somebody, you love them. You love them to the core. So it is coming towards you with love, ejecting the old footage. Yes. Ejecting the old picture, the old film of, again, that emotional body. Where you're afraid of happiness, you're afraid of the sweetness of joy and happiness. Yeah. So you have the free will, Leo. You do. You have free will to either accept this or to not accept it. You have the free will to either keep replaying the old footage of your past experiences, or you have the free will to reject that old footage of past experiences and start a new film, start a new chapter. So the signs that you're seeing: Spirit of the zombie, control, empty, and submissive. So I feel like your emotions basically took control over you, and you submitted to this old emotion, and it made you feel empty. It made you feel less than, like some part of you was missing. With the zombie, what do? They get up and they do everyday experiences like it's just a part of life. It's part of the routine. So I feel like Spirit is telling you today, Leo, you have the free will to break up that old routine. Yeah, look at this. Flame, eternity. Ignite that internal flame, right? That internal flame of passion, of desire, of having your own happiness and joy, and drinking from your own cup of love, right? So your letter is V with the number 4 in it. So your person could have a V in their name. And then skunk, how light. Spirit of skunk, teach me to walk my talk free from ego. Ego, Leo the lion, go figure. So that my reputation is honorable. Thank you, aho. Self-esteem, reputation, and respect. Right? All about the Leos. Leos are Leo the lion, right? They're the king of the jungle. They demand respect. They have high self-esteem, right? They're free from their ego. Leo the lion. So there you go. It's my life. Go to sleep. And I will see you the next time. All right. So who is next? Aries. All right, Aries. So let's go over and see what I am feeling for you. Just looking at your card. I feel like Spirit is telling you, Aries, don't be so damn short-tempered, right? There's no reason to be aggressive. You need to stand in your confidence. Stop being impatient. Stay determined to stand in your courage and confidence, because I feel we just had the full moon in your sign, Aries. Right? We said the full moon in your sign. So you are presenting yourself. What you are putting out there is how people are seeing you. So don't be so damn short-tempered. Stand in your positive energy. Stay determined to stand confident and courageous. All right. So I feel like that is your message, Aries. So let's go ahead and see. Yeah, if you can dream it, you can do it, right? Stay courageous. If you can dream it, you can do it, and stay determined to stay in that positive energy. Ready or not, right? Ready or not, something could be coming towards you. Use a piece of clear quartz to help amplify your dreams, amplify your goals. You could use a double point, because whenever you use a point, what you do is you're directing that energy, right? That's why they say to use points. Yeah, I like Aries too. I have a few Aries friends. But yeah, so I feel like ready or not, things are amplifying today. So they want you to be ready. They want you to stand confident and be courageous. And because whatever you goal or whatever you are trying to create is the fact that you can do this. They're telling you can do this. Stay determined, Aries. You can do this. Ready or not. So use this crystal to help direct that energy. And then give thanks, right? Stripes. Oh, sorry. My cat just messed up my cards. I don't even know. I think I have 2 pals here. Yeah. All right. My cat just come up and decided she was just going to take over the altar. All right. So Aries, give thanks. Be thankful. Be thankful that for your journey, whether it's the lessons or the blessings, be thankful, because the lessons have taught you something, and the blessings are the rewards of them lessons, blah, blah, blah. Spit it out, Melody. All right. So areas of love, what's coming towards you. So I feel Aries, there could be some people coming towards you. Received. I feel like you're receiving a lot of healing in your dreams is what I feel. I feel like somebody is coming through your dream state. See how you can see this hand and it looks all cloudy? To me, that's the dreams. I feel like somebody is coming through your dreams and helping you to manifest your dreams, manifest your goals, manifest your wishes. And I feel like they're helping you to say, hey, Aries, we need you to stay determined, right? We need you to stay determined. So I feel like there is plenty of fish in the sea. I feel like there could be this person in your dreams could be sending somebody your way to help you build whatever it is that you're trying, build whatever this goal is that you're trying to reach. So I feel like somebody in your dreams is sending somebody your way. They're sending people to help you to build whatever this goal is. So the signs that you're seeing, spirit of gold, right? When wealth, status, and windfall. Okay, so you're seeing that your status could change. You're also seeing that, okay, this person comes in, we can build this whatever together, build this dream together, and bring in a windfall of gold, of positivity, of abundance, of wealth. All right. So I do feel there could be somebody coming towards you today to help you achieve this. Yeah. So here we are with the hardships. See, you've blossomed, you've grown, Aries, from all the hardships. That's why they're telling you to be thankful. Be thankful, because if you wouldn't have had the lessons, how would you have ever learned anything, Aries, right? The hardships come with lessons. The lessons come with, because you're meant to learn. That's what planet Earth is supposed to be about, the school of learning. I have my own opinions, but we're going to keep that to myself. So your person has an H in it, or a 4, somewhere in maybe the day you met, their birth date, but 4 is significant. And then we have tangerine or a quartz, which is for the root, the sacral, and the solar plexus. So it's for the bottom 3 chakras. Self-esteem, creativity, and sexuality. I am worthy. To help you feel worthy of the goals, right? To help you stay determined, to help you feel worthy of what you want to create. All right. So there you go. Those are your messages, Aries. Thank you for watching. Let's move on to the next one. Aquarius. Aquarius, you are next. Oh, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2. Look at all that. All right, I got 1, 2, 2, 3 now. So pay attention. I feel like you're seeing a lot of numbers. I feel, Aquarius, you're seeing a lot of numbers, synchronistics. So I feel like, Sagittarius is your deep thinkers, right? You're very deep thinkers. You're very temperamental as well. You can be a bit aloof at times, but most of the time you're very, very independent. I feel like, because you have Uranus on here, I feel like you need to check into Tauruses. Honey, you can stick around as long as you want. It's my life. I will not kick anybody off my live stream unless you're being rude. And you've never been rude, so you have nothing to worry about. You can stick around if you want. That's your choice. Like you said, it's like 2 o'clock there. So if you fall asleep, that's okay. There'll be another live stream because Spirit's been pulling me to do these. So there'll be another one. All right. So Aquarius, I feel like you need to either go over and check out Taurus's reading, or, Saturn just went direct in your sign as well. And I feel like Saturn is the timekeeper, right? So I feel like you're really feeling this today for some reason. And it's making you, I feel, a bit temperamental, but at the same time, think about something. Think about some things in your life. So Saturn going direct in your sign is really heavy on you today, is what I see. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yes. You are ascending, Aquarius. You're saying no more temperamental energies, no more overthinking, overanalyzing. And stay close to people who make you feel like sunshine. Yeah. People who support you, people who you could get your glow on, and you don't have to worry about if they're going to judge you. Look at that. Did it? Oh my goodness. You cannot make this stuff up. I got chills, Aquarius. Look at that. Stay people who make you feel like sunshine, and now you got the sunshine card, right? These readings, what I did was, I'll explain this to you after I get done with the readings, though. So what's coming towards you with love? We have Fool's Gold, and we have Signs. So what I feel like you're saying is no more feeling foolish. No more being fooled. Not all that glitters is made of gold, right? And you're seeing the signs of that. You're seeing the signs of, well, I need to stay close to people who I can get my glow on, people who make me feel warm, make me feel sunny, right? I don't want to be around people who make me feel foolish. People who got this fake image, that can't be true. They can't be authentic. So I feel like that's what you're doing. You're seeing the signs and saying, no more temperamental energy, no more overthinking. I'm not going to let myself be fooled by people who want to be fake. Why? Because I'm ascending, right? I am ascending, and it is time. So the signs that you're seeing, Spirit of Air, clarity, awareness, and truth. How about that, right? Aquarius, there's that sword of truth. So you're seeing the signs of the truth. You're becoming aware, right? You're seeing the signs. You're becoming aware. You're getting that clarity. Blue. Serenity, tranquil, and peace. So you're becoming aware of how people communicate. And what I mean by this is, it's like people could say whatever they want, right? They could say whatever they want. They could say, okay, I love you. But do they mean it? Not everybody does. Words. I am an action person. You can tell me anything you want, but your body language is what I read. And that is exactly what you're doing, Aquarius. You are reading somebody's body language. If their words and their body language do not add up, you're like, gone, no more. I'm not going to put up with it. You're not going to fool me. I can't be fooled this time. And that's bringing you a lot of peace, a lot of peace. So your person's name may have a T in it. This could be the person that's trying to fool you. And then we have Armadillo with Amethyst. Self-protection, vulnerability, and boundaries. Yeah, learning to set them boundaries. Spirit of Armadillo, teach me how to set boundaries while trusting my instincts so that I am not afraid to be vulnerable. Thank you. You cannot make this stuff up. Now I got one more sign to do. Yes, one more sign to do, and I'm going to tell you how I did this. And I love it because it turned out perfectly. All right, so the final sign is Pisces. Pisces. Oh, I don't know why I wanted to put that. Okay. All right, Pisces. So let's go ahead here. So right off the bat, Pisces, I feel like, well, Jupiter, for one, just went direct a few days ago. So Jupiter is really affecting you today, is what I feel. Jupiter is a planet of expansion. So I feel like Jupiter is helping you to expand your awareness, expand your artistic abilities, expand expand your intuition, Pisces. So I feel like they're telling you, step out of that illusion, right? Step out of that illusion of feeling like a victim. Step more into the things that you're passionate about, such as your artistic abilities. Some of you could be musical. Some of you could write songs. Some of you could play an instrument. Somebody, maybe some of you mess with them. So Virgo or whatever frequencies. Sorry, I probably spelled the hell out of it. Self-Fagio or whatever. They're the binaural beats. There's all kinds of musical abilities that you could have. I feel like they want you to open up to your creativity. And that's why Jupiter is really standing out to me. So yeah, you've been in the dark for a while. See, somebody's holding that light for you. And they feel like that's your spirit team. They're trying to guide you out of this dark energy of fear, of the victim mode, right? And they're telling you, have courage, right? Talent is luck. The important thing in life is courage. So they want you to have the courage. Have the courage to step out. Have the courage to follow that light. Have the courage to express your talents, right? Your artistic talent, your musical talent, whatever your choice is. Yeah, and you're surrounded by angels, right? You're surrounded by angels. Why? Because they're standing there holding that light for you. They're trying to bring you out of this darkness and give you the courage to expand your intuitive abilities. Yeah, you're worthy of love. You are worthy. You are not the victim of love. You've went through a lot of lessons because you needed to learn a lot of things. So don't fear love. You are worthy of love, right? So don't get out of that victim mentality, because that victim mentality is just keeping you in the fear. It's like a comfort zone. It's like a dark, thick little fluffy blanket that you just throw over your head because you don't have the courage to listen to your intuition, to step beyond, right? Step beyond that illusion. So what is coming towards you in love? A very chewed up card. It's called lip service. So lip service, if you see, there's a bunch of lips on that card. So there could be somebody who wants to kiss you, wants to perhaps date you, wants to be with you. Absolutely. They want to be with you. They want to get to know the very depths of who you are, Pisces. Yeah, they're admiring you. Absolutely. They're definitely admiring you. You cannot make this stuff up either. So somebody is admiring you from a distance, Pisces, but you need to have the courage to step out of that victim mentality and feel worthy of this love. Look at that, 111. You're a magical creator. Your thoughts are manifesting. So be careful if you're seeing ones. I would definitely think about your thoughts. Think about that. Why am I seeing 111? Why am I seeing 1111? Well, because your spirit team, your angels are saying, hello, Pisces. Let me knock on that wooden head of yours. It's time to step out of that fear. It's time to be courageous. It is time to step into your talents. It's time to have courage to be compassionate with your talents and the things that you want to do, because your ideas are in them heads for a reason, right? So when you think about the darkness, when you think I'm a victim, guess what happens? You manifest them kind of people in your life. You manifest the kind of people who you have what is called a trauma bond. You manifest them because like attracts like. So when you step out of that victim mentality of feeling like a victim, and you shift them thoughts to, I am compassionate, I am worthy of love, guess what happens? Then you attract that person to you who is going to be that equal. All right. So look, this spirit of the Pentacle, faith, unity, and wholeness. Didn't I just say that? Wholeness. So you need to, I feel like you need to start practicing your spiritual rituals, or for some of you Pisces, you could be very magical. I feel like you need, because I'm seeing a pentacle on here, and I'm thinking Wicca, pagan, something along them lines. Because I feel like your power of intention is on fire. So when you put that power of intention out there in a whole sense, yeah, definitely. Yep, with the talent. You're very talented, Pisces. You're very, very gifted. I feel a witch energy coming through here, where you are able to cast spells, and your power of intention is very powerful. And that's why they're telling you, you're very artistic. And whenever you use your victim mentality in your thoughts to manifest, that's why you manifest the darkness. So when you shift out of that dark energy within your thoughts, yeah, and you feel worthy, you love yourself, you manifest from compassion, there is where your light shines. See how the lady's light is shining there, right? With all the butterflies, you're able to soar. So we have the letter M with a 3 and an E. Me. How about that? There you go, Pisces. Me. A 3 and a 1. So it could be a 3 and a 1 in that. And a flamingo. Emerald. Spirit of flamingo, help me feel and release my emotions so that I may find balance. Thank you, Aho. If that's just not the perfect final message. Heart healer, balance, and grace. So there you go, Pisces. Those are all of the daily messages for today. I know it's a longer reading, but I feel like the messages turned out freaking perfect. So let me tell you how I did this real quick, and then we'll go into free card pulls. Do you say aho? Yeah, I say it. When I read the cards, yeah. AHO. See? Aho. So let me tell you how I put these together real quick, and then we'll get right into the card pulls. So what I did was I have my 2 decks, Oracle of the Crows, and I laid out all of these are signs, cards. I mean signs, houses, and planets. I shuffled them up, and I laid them all out. And then I took the cards and I shuffled up the cards, and I just put them right down on top of the cards, these, because they were down like this, face down. And I did each one. Each deck, and I'm going to tell you how many decks I used here in a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I used 8 decks. Some I took 2 from, some I only took 1 from. Yeah, so that's how I did that. And I think the messages turned out pretty good. I could have did it live to show you, because truthfully, I couldn't set a freaking deck if I tried. It wouldn't turn out that way for me because I'm too honest, right? I'm too honest of a person. All right. So if you want, you guys that are watching, go ahead and post your questions. And as soon as I get done sorting out these cards, because I'm going to add them back to the deck, then I will start answering some questions. So go right ahead and start posting your questions. I can feel, man, I got a freaking pain right here in the side of my head. Whew. All right. Okay. Will I ever go home to see my family? All right. All right. It's my life. Let me hurry up and get these all sorted out so I can answer that question. I feel like the answer to that question, it's my life, is yes. Because as soon as I asked it, I started feeling like it's like they were repeating it over to me, because I have a habit of a second guessing what I hear. If you guys don't know me, for those of you who are new to my channel, I communicate with my spirit team a lot, and I have a habit of showing up on live stream and doing crazy stuff. So just letting you know ahead of time that sometimes when they speak to me, I do have a habit of ignoring them, just like not trusting what I'm hearing. And I think it comes with part of the program when we're humans. So to answer your question, they keep screaming at me. Tell her yes, yes, yes is what I keep hearing. Yes, 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 yes. Because like I said, I keep ignoring it without even pulling any cards. I feel like you will, but I feel like it's not going to be till next year. That's what I feel. So whether it happens, yeah, I just heard next year, next summer. I would like to. Okay. Okay. All right. So let me get these cards all put back together here real quick. Because they're like a bit scattered. Because like I said, I kind of had an idea what I wanted to do in my head. And that's the part, the Gemini in me. I have a habit of jumping in with both feet, and then things come up and go splash in my face. So, okay, here we go. All righty. So I got everything back together now. So it's my life. 144 asked about if she is ever going to make it. What is that question again? Oh, you're welcome, Jennifer. Okay. Will I ever go home to see my family? So it's my life 144. I do feel a strong yes, and I feel like it'll be next year sometime, but we're going to ask the crows anyways. It's my life going to make it home to see their family. So I do feel I was right here. Love, peace, live, laugh, sing, and be happy. So I feel like that's the answer. Yes to you. It's my life. I feel like there is going to be a door open. I feel like, you see a lot of butterflies, but I feel like there's going to be a lot of happiness between you two. You two or you and your family are going to be very laughing, having fun, feeling at peace. But I feel like there's going to be some sort of an opportunity, like a door, a window of an opportunity where you're going to have the chance to go do this. And I feel like it's going to be a short window. Yeah, I feel like purification, passion, creativity, and healing. So I feel like we have that bonfire there. So what would be not this year, but I feel in Aries season. So end of April, May, which is right along the lines of next year, next summer. So I feel like honoring the magic of death. I hate to say this, but it's my life. There could be somebody I want to say that there could be a passing of somebody that's going to open up a door for you to have the opportunity to go there, and then give yourself some space. And I feel like you need, whenever this happens, I feel like you're going to have to take some time for you to help with the grieving process. So I do feel, oh, okay, that makes perfect sense then, because I'm like, I hate telling people that somebody's going to pass. Yeah, I do feel you and your family needed to take the space so that you could allow yourself to heal and grieve. So I do feel there is going to be, I feel next May, I feel fiery energy. So I feel like maybe May, oh, that's right, you live in a different hemisphere. I forgot. So let's see, Aries season, whatever Aries season. So we have Sagittarius coming. So you said you are in summer now. I say next year sometime. I do. Yep. Too, it may even I feel what you need to do by May of next year, you are definitely going to go see your family. Between now and May of next year, absolutely. I see that window of time frame. But I also see, you have Samhain coming. I feel like you need to do something to honor. Okay, that may be why I'm feeling Aries then. All right, so yeah, I feel like you're going to get together then, and I feel like you're going to be honoring her passing in that time frame. And I feel like you're going to be having a little bit of fun. You're going to be laughing. You're going to be singing. You're going to be doing things that she would have did as a whole in the family. So yeah, between now and April, May of next year, then yes, you will be very most definitely going to see your family. But the reason why you haven't seen everybody is because you guys had to go through a healing process, a grieving process, from your family's transition. But I feel like she's still around you right here, because look, there's a feminine energy. So she's still around you. She is. See the magic in her hands? She's still around you. She's helping to purify you. She is helping to grieve. She is helping you to purify that grieving process that you've been through. So I feel like if you see a lot of butterflies, it's my life. I feel like if you see a lot of butterflies, that's her sign letting you know she's with you. All right. So there you go. That is the answer to your question. All right, so let's go back up here. Oh, I didn't mean to make you cry, but you're very welcome, honey. Sometimes it's really hard, when people that we love pass. Myself, my biological mom, because I was adopted, comes to my dreams a lot because she knows if she comes to me while I'm awake, she's denied. So, and she's also helping me with like the grief of her from the life that, well, I don't know how to explain that, but anyways, it doesn't matter. All right, so who is next? Let's pull another question up here. V, are you still on here, honey? What is the motive of V's friend? What is the motive of V's guy friend? The motive of V's guy friend. Motive of V's guy friend. I feel like he's secretly admiring you. Are you still on here, V? Hello? V, shoot me a yes. If you're still on here, honey. V? Well, if you're not, we could always come back to it. So V, I feel like your guy friend is admiring you. He is secretly admiring you. That is his intentions towards you. What else? V, can you shoot me a yes? You're still here? Yeah. Okay. So I feel like V, have you known this person from the past? We have been trying to do something for Ashes for the past 7 years ago. I live in another country. Yeah, well, you're going to be able to do it. You're going to, and it's going to be around the time of her passing because you're going to do a celebration, a little ritual. That's what I feel. And I got true chills. It went right up my back. So I feel like she's standing behind me. Okay, B. I feel like she's standing behind me because as I was saying that, I got chills the whole way up my back. So I feel like she's definitely coming through strong. And I feel like that's where I heard that yes from. Yes, yes, yes. I feel like it came directly from her. And everything that came through your message, It's My Life, was from her. It was directly from her. That makes perfect freaking sense. All right. You can go now. Thank you for your presence, but you can go now. All right. So, V, I have a question for you. Have you known this person before? Like anytime in your past, in this life? Like, is this somebody from your past? You are so welcome. It's my life. Because if not, when you're a medium, let me tell you, it's something sometimes how spirit works. Okay, all right. That makes perfect sense then because we have past love here. I feel like they've loved you for a while, and I feel like their intentions towards you is that they're just secretly admiring you. They're secretly loving you. They're not coming out with it yet, is what I feel. I feel like that's his intentions towards you. Okay, well, we had making sure another card fell. All right, yeah, look, realization. All right, so I feel your person's intention, your guy friend's intention towards you is that they are secretly admiring you. And I feel like they're realizing that you hold a piece of their heart, V. That's what I feel. Their intention is they are secretly in love with you. And they're realizing this. See how the two people are kissing? Let's see, right there. See how the two people are kissing? In a cloud. So I feel like they've been clouded for a while. Why they feel drawn to you. I feel like they feel a bit clouded, and I feel like you do as well, V, because you wouldn't be asking me if you wasn't. Okay. So the answer to your question is, what's their intention towards you? They're having a realization that either they're having a realization that you've known each other from a past life, which is very, very possible, or they're having a realization of why they are so drawn to you. So I feel like they're not telling you how they feel. They are keeping it a secret because they feel like they're afraid perhaps of how you will react. So what should this person do with this realization? So what should this person do? Oh, yeah. They have some sweet desires for you. Absolutely. So to me, this is a wedding cake. If you look at the two birds at the top there. So I feel like their intentions towards you is perhaps to someday commit to you, someday to have you, because they truly desire you. They truly love being in your energy, B, right? So I feel like someday they're going to actually come towards you and express to you, hey, B, I've been admiring you for a long time, but I didn't realize how I truly felt. And I feel like they're going to tell you, hey, B, I also realized that we may have known each other in a past life. Okay. So that is your person's intentions towards you. B, I hope that resonated. That is awesome. All right. So let's go back up here to Jennifer. Jennifer, are you still on here, honey? Jennifer? No, he's not telling you. Not right now, he isn't. No. But I feel like he will in the future. I think he will in the future. But right now, he's still not realization. He could still be in that fear mode. Yeah. Yeah, he does. He wants to be with you. Absolutely. I think he's just, yeah, it's... Let me see what signs he's seeing. Until Jennifer, are you still on here, honey? Shoot me a yes if you are. Yeah, he's stagnant with it, right? He's stagnant with it. He still needs to do some work. Yeah, he still needs to do some inner work. Okay, honey. So that's the reason for the delay. Yeah, he still needs to do some work yet. So in the future, I do feel, don't be surprised, because guess what? Melody from Oracle of the Crows gave you a heads up that this person likes you. Oh, no wonder it doesn't fit in there. All right. You're very welcome, V. Very, very welcome, honey. Thank you for joining my live stream. It's been a while since I've seen you. I miss you guys. All right, Jennifer, I'm selling my home, but it's been slow here. Do you see it selling by November so I can move in December? Thank you. I see there's potential. I do see that there's some people around you. I feel the people who are looking at it or going to come and look at it will have children. I've seen children. I've seen a little person, like a little girl. So I can't tell you if it's going to sell or not, but I can tell you that there is potential. I feel like that somebody is going to come towards you pretty soon and look at it. So let's go ahead and ask the cards for Jennifer. She's asking if she is going to sell her house by November and be moving by December. Is Jennifer going to sell her house by November and be moved by December? Is Jennifer going to sell her house? Ooh, holy cow. Wow, you had a lot of cards just pop out. And I do mean a lot. Half of them fell on the floor. All right, so we got, this is a mirror, you are a written sentence. So, I don't know why they spit that card out at me, but the best dreams happen when you're awake. So I feel when it comes to your house, I feel like, Jennifer, you need to pay attention to your dreams, because I feel I feel like you have premonition dreams, and they feel like you don't believe some of the things that you see in your dreams is what I feel, Jennifer. I know we're asking about your house, but this is something that is coming through because sometimes spirit works in weird ways. We may ask a particular question and then I'll be like, oh, well, I think you need to know this first. Trust me, I've been working with them for a while now. I'll just say it that, but I've really been into it for a very long while. All right. So I feel, Jennifer, you have a lot of premonition dreams. And I feel like you don't believe in what you see in your dreams. So I feel like, you have closed with no way to open. So I feel like that could have something to do with your house. So I do feel there could be a closing of the deal happening. Another card of dreaming. So I strong premonition dreams coming through here. Strong premonition dreams, Jennifer. We have marriage, family, and lovers. So that makes perfect sense with what they showed me. If you look, yeah, you know what? Me too. Me too, Jennifer. Yeah, your dreams are very, very powerful. Very powerful. So we have family, lovers. So that goes right along with the vision that they showed me when I asked about your house. A family of people coming in and buying it and doing a closing. Sure. I will get right to that as soon as I'm done with Jennifer. So yeah, there is a change. Absolutely. There is a change happening. Again, that family coming in, and I feel like, the closing is going to happen. They're not really giving me a time frame yet. Things are going to come into alignment as they should. So I kind of feel, again, I feel like you already know. You already know this answer. So, hello, let's get weird. So I feel like you're saying you're astral traveling in your dreams. I feel like you could be meeting up with your soul family and goofing off. You know what I mean? Just goofing off, carrying on. Because you know what? Sometimes laughter is just as good for the soul as a good hard cry. Both of them are very activating. So you're saying new. So I feel like through these dreams, I feel like what you're doing is you're more vulnerable. And that's why I say, let's get weird. You're more vulnerable. You're more to be different, to not ashamed to be who you are. You don't have to hide behind this human avatar. So wow, Jennifer. I have my own scenario with wolves. However, I'm not going to boast it on this live stream, but just pay attention to that. That's all I'm going to say. Pay attention to that because, for those of you who are spiritual, that we're in that time frame where we're about to embark upon the new earth. We're about to embark upon end times, Revelation, Armageddon, Ragnarok, whatever you want to call it, it's all still a battle of the gods. And the fact that you had wolves in your dreams, let me tell you a little story. A couple of weeks ago, oh hell, probably even longer than that because time just slips by when I'm home alone all the time. Spirit set me down a rabbit hole. Okay. I mess with runes a lot. So if you follow my channel, you do see that I have been pulling runes. I've been doing a lot of rune readings. Well, I pulled one and the word, actually it was Sleipnir, Sleipnir or something along them lines, 8-legged horse. And I'm like, what? Well, again, if you've been following my channel back in May, I got bit by a spider. Okay. It took me out of commission for about a week or so. And then after I got out of the hospital, I had to recuperate and all that crap, And that's what drew my attention to that Sleipnir. which is the eight-legged horse, which is the horse that Odin, that was his horse. That was the horse he rode on. Well, Odin had a brother named Loki. Loki gave birth to that horse. Yeah, exactly. And I feel like that's what you need to do, because they're really not giving me a direct answer. But back to my story, because it has a lot to do with that wolf. Loki married a giant. Him and that giant had 3 kids. 3, and guess what they were? Wolves. All 3 of them were wolves. And that's why I started telling you that story, was about that dream. So, Jennifer, I kind of feel like you were drawn to me because I kind of feel like we are in that scenario together. And that's where I come up with the word Ragnarok, because the wolves are part of that. The wolves are part of the Ragnarok. If you don't understand what that is, Google it. Go down that rabbit hole, because I feel like what resonated with me may not resonate with you, but on some level, there could be some stuff in that story that will resonate with you. So I feel like that's why they're telling me to tell you that story. But anyways, Loki and his giant wife had children, and them children were wolves, and 2 of them wolves were bad wolves, and 1 wolf was a good wolf. 1 wolf, I think, was a guardian. I'm not sure. I don't remember the whole story. We're talking probably about a month or so ago now, since I went through this rabbit hole. But what started it out was that 8-legged horse, which happened. Loki is a shapeshifter. He shapeshifted into a mare and bred with another horse, and that's how he gave birth to the Sleipnir, which ended up being Odin's horse. So that, make that long story short, that is what the wolves, that's why Spirit wanted me to tell you that story. The wolves could have something to do with the Ragnarok, or end times, Revelation, Armageddon, whatever you want to call it. We all have our own words. But that scenario I just told you about has a lot to do with what is coming. So that could be why them wolves are charging towards you. Maybe you have something to do with them wolves. I do. I can tell you that. I know I do. So you may have something to do with them wolves as well. So I know it got a little off track because you were asking about your house, but like I said, sometimes Spirit just does it for a reason. Okay. So I would journal that dream. I would journal it. Even if you didn't, I would do it now, because I feel like some of that stuff in there, you're going to be like, aha. Oh, well, thank you, Jennifer. I don't like spiders either. I never did. I always had a fear of them. And then the older I got, I tried to make friends with them. And then I got bit by one, and it was a brown recluse. It had to have been a baby. It got me, but it could have been way worse. Is there going to be long-term effects? Yeah, there is, because I'm already feeling it. But it took me out, and oh my goodness, was it crazy? What a crazy experience. But anyways, back to you. So I feel like you're doing that, the dreaming, because again, you are finding out who you are. You're finding out that you're different. You're finding out that you're able to be the true authentic of who you are. The world is yours, the knowing alignment. So I feel like you already know, like you said, you're trusting your angels and guides and staying positive. Exactly. You already know. You know what's coming into alignment. You're trusting it. You're trusting in the world. And the spirits were telling you, you are my sunshine. They love you. They love you. They're seeing your light. Back to the journaling. Definitely journal. And make sure you stay present. Make sure you stay present, Jennifer. It's very, very important for you for some reason. It's important for everybody, but I feel like it's exceptionally special for people like us because we are here to do something very, very special for the earth. So yes, I mean, we're all here for a reason. We all have special things we're meant to do, but there are some of us who are here for this specific reason to do something special for humanity, if that makes sense. Okay. A lot of cards, look at all these cards that popped out, like all of them, they flew as soon as I asked about you. So your energy is very, very intense, very powerful, very, very strong is what I feel. So protect yourself as you do. Open yourself up to being vulnerable. Make sure you protect your energy because I feel like you're a lot like me. You have this vibe and it's like, as soon as you walk in a room, it's like all eyeballs on you. It drives me crazy, but it happens. And I've just come to learn to accept it. So yeah, make sure you protect your energy. All right. So so I really wish I could have answered that question for you. Like I said, however, I did see a couple with a child coming through, and then you got the couple with somebody who was pregnant. So somebody could be looking for a place because they are expecting another person and need to upgrade. I will journal the dreams. I still remember vividly the wolf dreams. 2 in 1 week really startled me to pay attention to them. You're an amazing reader. I love your energy. You and I are warriors. You know what, Jennifer, as you said that, I got chills the whole way up, like up my arms, up my elbows. So that totally resonated with me. And yes, you and I are definitely warriors, and we have an association with the wolves. So do not fear them. Do not fear them. The wolves are very important to what is coming for us. That's about all I can reveal to you because I know a little bit more. I ask a lot of questions, and I had a specific soulmate who come in and triggered my first awakening. And when he did so, I played 50 questions with him, and I got as much energy or as many answers as I possibly could. And he even told me, he's like, I can't give you no more. And I'm like, but I gotta know. So yeah, and I am closely associated with the wolves as well. So very nice to meet you, Jennifer. I hope that you're already subscribed to my channel. Your energy is amazing too. I can feel it. It's very powerful, very like exactly kind of like mine. So you're not only just a warrior, you're a goddess. Okay, you're a goddess, and don't ever forget that. All right, so are you still here? Etizia Morsby. I hope I pronounced that right. If you're still here, give me a yes, a thumbs up, a heart. I don't care what it is, as long as it's nice. Yeah, you're right, Jennifer. Yeah, you know what? The more difficult, the better the life is. Nothing good ever comes easy. And I know I need to practice what I preach. All right. So Etizia asked, should I leave the job I'm currently working at? Okay. All right. I feel like the answer is yes. You will be leaving the current job you're at, but not yet. I feel like there's some time that needs, look, a new adventure begins. So yes, you are going to leave the job you're at and you're going to go find a new one where you're going to be able to be, like I feel, excuse me, throat chakra energy. I feel like I got a freaking hairball in there. So I do feel the answer for you, Etizia, is yes. You are going to leave your current job and you are going to go to another one. Should I leave the job I'm currently working at? I would say yes. But let's see what else they want to say. Should she leave the current job, or Etizia? Should Etizia leave the current job they're in? Yeah, see, I see. Here you are, sitting and contemplating that. Should I or shouldn't I? Should I leave and go on a new adventure? Or should I just stay there? Should I? Right there you are looking. See, you're thinking about it. Okay, so let's see. Should Etizia leave their current job? Is the answer yes or no? Should they leave their current job? All right, I'm not done pulling cards for you yet. Okay, so what I want to tell you is, it says gratitude. I appreciate everything that you do, and I've been thinking a lot about lately. Yes, right there. You can see it right there in the card. Oh, yeah, you have been. Should I go on this new adventure? I am tempted to quit my job and go on this new adventure. Well, I have to tell you, Etizia, is go into meditation. Go into meditation. Grab a piece of clear quartz and ask the divine. Ask the divine. Ask them for a sign. Divine, will you please send Etizia Moresby a sign of whether or not they should quit their job and go on a new adventure? As I will it, so mote it be. All right, so I asked them to show you a sign on what you should do. So I advise you to get a piece of clear quartz. You don't have to get a point, but a piece of clear quartz to help you out. Because they're saying, look, right there, you can't make these cards up. Here you are sitting there looking at that. Looking right over at it. Should I or shouldn't I? I'm tempted. Look, I'm tempted. I'm tempted to go on this other adventure. I've been thinking a lot about it, just like you said. Well, I feel like notice the signs of divine love. I would say yes. Right? Notice the signs of divine love. That's my answer that I think you should, because right there, I feel like the reason why you're thinking about it is because your spirit team is putting that idea into your head. All right. So I feel, Etizia, I feel like you should, but I personally, oh, yay, I got chills on that one too. So yeah, I do feel the answer is yes. But I feel like you need to set something up before you do this. I feel like you need to put a plan in place. Because you just don't want to go off half-cocked and say, you know what, screw you, I don't need you, make some sort of a plan. Like, if I quit my job, this is a direction I want to go in. Is this, am I going to have enough money? Will you show me a way to where I can support myself? I just heard live off grid, which makes perfect sense with that adventurous card there. Go try living off grid for a while. I've been thinking about it myself, to be honest with you. So that is what I see for you. Yes, please. Yeah, don't pull a Gemini. Don't pull a Melody and just go off half-cocked without a plan. I am so notorious for that. I am so spontaneous. Like, if I am not happy, I can't tell you how many jobs I've walked off of. I can't even tell you how many jobs I have walked off of because I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't. And I am talking even about, I met my twin flame, like, see, I'm 52. When I was 24, we worked together. At that time, I didn't know it. Yeah, see what I mean? So I feel, anyways, back to that story. We worked together. At the time, I didn't know. I kind of felt something, but I really didn't pay attention to it. I was going through a bitter divorce. I was going through a bitter custody case, and I just wasn't like, men was the farthest thing from my mind at that point in time. However, there was something about that place. I think it was I didn't have a ride to go to work, and I just never went back. I left. I went home sick and never went back. So I don't know. It's just, I'm very spontaneous and I don't ever think ahead, ever. I just do it. I'm notorious for jumping in situations with both feet and things come up and splash me in the face. So yeah, but that's what the first job I ever did that with. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, it was the first job. Now that I think about it, it was the beginning stages of the rest of my past future. That makes sense. It's my past now, but then it would have been my future. Oh, you're welcome. I have lots of stories. Trust me. I'm 52 years old. I have a lot of stories. I've been around the block quite a few times. So yeah, I've been thinking about it as well, living off grid. I watch a lot of off-gridding videos on YouTube because I don't know, I feel that pull. I can't stand living in, don't get me wrong, I'm a tomboy through and through. I do not mind getting my hands dirty. I don't mind walking in the mud, my bare feet. I don't mind, playing Wilbur and rolling around in the mud. I have no qualms about that. But could you imagine living like that? I have to take a shower every once in a while. I have to scrub my floors. You know what I mean? So that's kind of like where I'm deterred away from it. But at the same time, I'm being pulled to it as well. Like there's ways around that. So yeah, I truly, truly have been thinking about it myself. So, and I'm an ascending Gemini. I'm a Cancer sun and moon. Ascending Gemini and Venus was in Gemini. So I got Gemini heavy in my chart. Next month's full moon, or whenever we have the full moon in Gemini. Maybe it's Taurus this next month. December. I don't know. Yeah, Cancer rising. Yeah. See, we're opposite. You're a moon Gemini. I'm a moon Cancer. I'm an ascending Gemini, and you're a Cancer ascending. They say opposites attract, right? Yeah, so that's a little bit about my chart. Mars is in Sagittarius in my chart. Venus is in Gemini. Aquarius is a mid-ecoli. North node in Pisces. That's a little bit about my chart. So I'm a little mixed up here. But I have a very spiritual high calling. So that's why I'm a little mixed up, because I have a little bit of everything in me. Venus and Sagittarius, yeah. So Venus is in Gemini for me, the twin flame. And Sagittarius, yeah. See, Mars is in Sagittarius for me, the masculine energy. And trust me, when I bring out that masculine, people run. People run. People get upset with me because usually when the masculine comes out, it's not a nice scenario. Not at all. Especially being a Gemini ascending. Oh, yeah. I will cut you very, very deep, and I will not care. Yeah. Yeah. I'm a strange character. That's okay. I like being strange because imagine what it would be like if we were all exactly alike. Right? If we were all exactly alike, we'd live in a very boring freaking world, right? I laugh at myself sometimes, some of the stupid stuff I do. Yeah, so, and I look back now and I'm like, I did that. Now, I knocked some things off my bucket list, let me tell you. um, no matter what, how big or how small it was, I did cut some things off. I checked it off. I don't know how much longer I have here. You know, it could be another 50 years for all I know. It could be 20 years. It could be 10. It could be 5. It could be tomorrow. I don't know. So what is that, Tim McGraw? Live like you were dying? Mm-hmm. Me, I live in my shell. If you would have known me 30 years ago compared to now, I did this major flip-flop. Because 30 years ago, I was out partying with my friends every single night. Every night. We would have, a bunch of us would get together and we would go out. We'd go see strippers. We were wild kids, let me tell you. And now, the heck with all that crap. I'd rather stay in my freaking home and put on a good movie, cook me up a bowl of popcorn, pour a glass of wine, and just chill. You know, I am so totally opposite than what I was 30 years ago. I actually have a best friend. She hops on here every now and again. She's a little Leo. She's like this big, little spitfire is what I call her. And I'm like twice her size. I'm like real tall, like almost 6 foot. She's like 4'10". And whenever we would go out, I would tell you what, for a little girl, woman, she always had my back. Let me tell you. It was like, I don't even know how to explain it. We were just, I don't know. We just moved well together, I guess, as friends. It was awesome. But yeah, she can tell you some stories about my 20s and 30s. Oh yeah. She's something. Lots and lots of stories. We went to a lot of concerts together. Oh yeah. There isn't too many people I haven't seen as far as concerts. Like I said, I've lived life. I've lived it. I don't have time, but I've lived it. Let's see. What was our very first concert? I think our very first concert was, we went to see, it was like a big all day thing. I can't think of what it was called. It was like around Memorial Day. She would probably remember it. We had food. We cooked on a grill. She was over there munching on the neighbor's Jello salad. And I mean, we just hung out all day. I can't think what the heck the name of that concert was. Yeah, anyways, we went to see a lot of them. Went to see Journey on my birthday one year. That was amazing. We had a blast. Went to see AC/DC. We went to, here where I live, we used to have this big arena. It's called the Civic Arena. They tore it down now and they put something else there. But we sat on the benches where they had the seats and then they had to pull out benches, like the bleachers in the high school gymnasium. They had them kind of things we pulled out. We sat at the top of the bleachers and we watched and made fun of everybody who hit the top step. When they hit that top step, that was the last step they took. They would roll, slide, fall, whatever. We were sitting there laughing because it seemed it never failed. As soon as they hit that top step, they were done. We sat, laughed. I will never forget that. But yeah, so that's a little bit about my life and my history. Enough of that. But again, the point is that I lived, right? I've lived. And I'm so different now than what I was 20 and 30 years ago. So that just shows you that people can change, right? People change. Their lives change. I definitely twice the size what I was then too, because I was always out dancing with my friends. I don't go out dancing no more. Dance is very good exercise, believe it or not. It is like the best exercise ever because you can sweat, you move all the parts of your body, you awaken all of them chakras, like I said, we danced all the time. I was on that dance floor 24/7. As soon as I got to the bar, I was there. And I was really skinny. Now I don't do anything, and it shows. It shows. It's sad. It shows. I do my YouTube. That's it. This is my family now. You guys are my family. You guys. This is where my fun comes from. Sit and communicate with you guys. So how about you guys tell me a little bit about yourself? Like, what do you do for fun? Do you go hang out with your friends? Do you go dancing, concerts? Tell me a little bit about you. Enough gabbing about me. This channel isn't just about me. It's about you guys as well. And if nobody has any more questions, I made these cards, by the way. This is what I used for today's reading. I made these. So they're made out of construction paper and playing cards. And what I did was I cut paper and glued them on the playing cards and marked on the back sides. I have signs. I have houses, and I have planets. Because I thank you. I made these. Oops. I made these. I made these 2 decks. Here's the houses and the planets. Here's the planets. Here's the houses. See? Venus just happens to be on top. Let me pull these over here. Oh, yeah. They're like, show your jewelry. How to make this? Look at all these beautiful things. If anybody is interested in purchasing them, do you sell your crow decks? I actually have 2 decks left. I haven't ordered anymore because I have to come up with the money. And I don't really YouTube doesn't pay very well, let me tell you. So I don't really make a lot of money. But yeah, I do. I have 2 of these decks left. The blue ones are gone. They freaking flew out the door. I saved 1 blue deck back because I gave my daughter a blue deck and a brown deck for her personal use. So I asked her, I said, hey, Tiffany, that's her name. Did you open up your deck set? No, I'm saving them. I want to keep them nice. I'm like, oh, because someday they will be collector's items. They will be collector's items. They are a limited edition. But I am in the process of journaling a new deck that is going to be so specific. Do you have a website or through email? Well, I did have an Etsy shop. For the decks. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I only have 1 deck left. I just sold one the other day. Yeah, I sold one of my friends. She come last week and we went and did a couple of things. And yeah, so I only have 1 deck left. Yeah. I did have an Etsy shop, but it closed. because again, YouTube doesn't pay well, so I only, you can only stretch Lincoln so far until he yelps and screams, right? So the Etsy shop is closed, which I was thinking about closing anyways. So I do have a website, Oracle of the Crows. It's Oracle of the Crows GoDaddy.com or something like that. It's in the description box below. But if you are interested in the brown deck, shoot me an email, a crowscall@gmail.com, and I would be glad to send you that deck. Just email me telling me that you want that deck. Again, a crowscall@gmail.com. You can either email me there or Oracle of the Crows at yahoo.com is another website that I use. Either one of them, doesn't matter. Oracle of the Crows is probably easier to remember because Oracle of the Crows at yahoo.com or a crowscall@gmail.com. Either one. Email me and we will converse about the deck and get your address and all that. And then, of course, I have PayPal or Cash App, either one you can use to pay for it. I do believe I only have one deck left. I charge $40 a deck because I have to pay for shipping and handling. Otherwise, they would only be like $20, but I have to charge a little bit more to make a little bit of a profit and for shipping and handling. So I charge $40. So if that is something you're interested in, shoot me an email. And I will definitely, we'll work something out. Oh, okay. And what I'm doing, my other deck, this is going to be interesting. They're telling me not to tell you. I can't tell you. That's what they said. Not yet is what they told me. But next year, by the beginning of next year, 2022, this deck's going to be out because it's going to take me some time to make it. Because what I'm doing it's going to be unique to me. It's going to be an original. Nobody else is going to ever be able to have. They're not going to be able to do this deck. It's going to be unique to me. I can't tell you what it is. They told me not to tell you. Just keep your eye out at the beginning of next year for me to be advertising it because it's coming. I still got a lot of work. We're talking, these decks are, I think 64 cards. 64 or 78, something along them lines. Anyways, so I need to come up with that many cards. That's all I'm going to tell you. They told me not to tell you. They want it to be a surprise because they don't want nobody else copying my idea. Which everybody has their own unique ideas, but this one's going to be Oracle of the Crows. I want to tell you, I can't. Just know that it's coming. And I've been working, even if I'm not on YouTube and doing my social platform stuff, I am still working behind the scenes. I am still doing things. Okay. It's not that, yeah, I get lazy. I'm not going to lie. I do. But yeah, it's gonna be freaking amazing. I cannot wait. I'm excited just from that one thing that I want to tell you. Just that one little thing. But I can't because they're like, shh. Like, okay. All right, Captain, I gotcha. So let me show you a couple other things I've been working on. I created these. This is heart and head messages. And they have blue for the head and pink for the heart. Just messages I wrote down on index cards. They are like spot on too. I used them with a friend of mine. And then here's the other 2 decks that I created, which are not for sale because I didn't make them for sale. This is my Witch Runes deck. See the back of the cards. I created this original deck right here with messages on them. And I didn't use all of the cards. I only used so many. And I had like, I think I had 12 cards left with blank. They were blank. There was nothing written on them. So I used them. I took them and I made witch runes out of construction paper. See? Because I've always wanted a set of witch runes. And I'm a big oracle reader. I read oracle cards. So these are my other 2 decks I created. And then, of course, witch runes. So I have 4 decks. I do have one. I do have one in the queue that I started. But I'm going to go in. I'm going to wipe it out because I'm going to use that design for the new deck that I am in the process of doing. I like tarot cards. Don't get me wrong. I do. But there's just a million different versions of the same card. I like tarot cards. I do. When I first started reading cards, I started off with tarot cards, but I've noticed along my journey that I've pulled away from tarot cards and I use more oracle cards for some reason. I do use them though. I think I used, did I use any tarot cards in this week's reading? I don't think I did. Yeah, oracles do. They have special energy. Yeah, they sure do. So yeah, and then I started to create some songs. I started writing down songs. I got a whole freaking pile of blank index cards and I just started it. I just was like, oh, I can't do this right now. So what I did is I just put it down because that's me. That's the Gemini side of me. I can only stay focused on something for so long and then I lose focus. That's a good idea. Psalms. Maybe you should create your own oracle deck using Psalms. Messages. I like reading Psalms every now and again myself. Whenever that door opened up when I had my first awakening from that soulmate, when he left, he tore me apart. So when he left, what he did was he left little tidbits, little carrots on strings. Here, go down this rabbit hole. So I went down lots of rabbit holes, and one of the rabbit holes I went down was the Bible, and it just was like, no. I got enough out of it to know a little bit. Yeah, sun sign. See, I'm an ascending. Yeah. I haven't did natal charts on my granddaughters yet. I did do natal charts on my kids, but because of course I know where my kids were born, but it's been a while. I do know that my oldest daughter is her moon is in Sagittarius and she's in a Cancer ascending. That I do know. The rest of them I don't remember. I have 3 children, 2 daughters and a son. 2 girls and a boy. My boy is my youngest, and he is 30. Oh, yeah. Well, I brought him up. I don't know if any of you guys fish or your husbands, your boyfriends, your sons, your nephews, your uncles, your dads. I don't know. I don't know all you guys' family and your situations. If any of you guys fish, if you are a fisherman or you know somebody who's a strong fisherman or likes to fish or that is their favorite hobby, my son has a Facebook page if you are interested in fishing or you know somebody who is, it's called Bearded Baits. He makes all his own lures. I found him yesterday. I was floating around on Facebook and I'm like, wait a minute, that looks like my son's stuff, you know. And then I looked and I found his birthday and I was like, oh yeah, that is him. And then we messaged one another and I told him, I said, I shared your stuff. So if you know somebody who's an avid fisherman and you have Facebook, type in Bearded Baits. You'll see it. It looks like a little beard with a little mustache on it. And it'll say baits on the mustache and bearded down here on the bearded parts. It'll say they went to school in Southmoreland and they're living in Pittsburgh. That's them. Check out their stuff. If you know anybody who's a fisherman, have them buy it. It's reasonably priced. He's very good at making these lures. If I'm telling you what, if you could make becoming a fisherman a career, he nailed it. I'll just say it like that. So go check him out. That's my son, Bearded Baits. Go check out his lures. If any of you know any fishermen, I myself love to fish. I told him a while ago, I was like, you need to make your own stuff. And he did. He did. I am so proud of him. Oh my goodness, am I proud of my boy. So yeah, so just go check him out on Facebook. It's his business. He actually just shipped out. My youngest daughter is a Cancer sun, Cancer moon, Pisces rising. I have 3 daughters, and my middle daughter is having a second grandchild next year. Bearded Baits on Facebook. Yeah, but it's B-A-I-T-S. B-A-I-T-S. Baits, as in fisherman, fish bait. Yeah, Bearded Baits. Yes, go check it out on Facebook. So yeah, I don't know where else I was going with that conversation. Yeah, my oldest is she's born in Cancer, Sun Cancer, Moon Sagittarius. Where that came from, I don't know. My middle daughter is her star sign is Pisces, and then my son is a Taurus. He was born at the end of April. Yes, he is a Taurus. He is a bullhead too, let me tell you. I love him so much though. But anyways, yeah, so everybody go check that out. Yeah, Bearded Baits. That's right, Jennifer. Or Bearded Baits. B-A-I-T-S. Yes, that is right. He just posted, he made a bunch of green, I don't know what the hell they are. They look like worms to me, worms with hooks in them. But it's bait of some sort. I don't know. Like I said, he knows his stuff. I don't question him. He knows his stuff. So yeah, go check him out. Like I said, if he could have made a career out of being a fisherman, he would have already been a millionaire because he loves to fish. I bought him for his 17th birthday. I bought him a motorbike. He was 17. Me and his dad had talked about it. He's like, yeah, if you want to. I'm like, all right, no problem. So I went and I bought him as a dirt bike of some sort. I don't freaking know. We're talking 13 years ago. He ended up selling it for some reason. And I was like, what'd you sell it for, kid? And he's like, well, Mom, I want a boat. So he sold his motorbike, dirt bike, and he went and bought himself a boat. He wanted that motorbike so bad. I paid a good bit of money for that. I think I paid like $700 for that bike. And yeah, he just, I don't know. See, yeah, you got a mixed up family too. I haven't looked up my kids' natal charts. I remember my oldest daughter because she's so dramatic. Mel, you read cards for me back in February and told me about somebody getting in trouble for drinking, and they did Friday. See? So sometimes, you know. That's, well, I don't even know what to say, B. You got me stumped. All right. So while I have you guys on here, I might as well do this. So what I'm gonna do, I sell jewelry. I make my own jewelry and I sell it. I probably sold a good couple of $100 already worth of stuff. But I really need to get rid of some inventory. So while I have a couple of you guys on here, and Jennifer, I know you were asking about my cards, so you may be interested in some of this stuff. I do. This is all handmade. All right. These are bangle bracelets. I make these bangle bracelets. This one has a turtle on it. See it? Turtle. And it says Grace. And it has a little hand on it. It says handmade by me. I don't know where it's at right there. Oh, right there. See? These bangles are $13. This one has the sun, the moon, and the stars on it. And it has the word miracle. So I'll show you that. See the sun, the moon, and the stars. That's the word miracle. These are bangles. See, they go on just like a bangle bracelet. Those are $13 if you're interested. And then here are, these are ankle bracelets. They are all the same price. However, this one looks like it's a little stuck to the other one. Yeah, but these are ankle bracelets, and they are they're $12. Yeah, you know what? I do advertise it. I try to put it out there. Yeah, this is all handmade by me. There's like, and sometimes it doesn't take long. Oh, there we go. So yeah, these are ankle bracelets. I actually have 2 of these on myself on my ankles. But these are they're $12 a piece, but they have all the different crystals on them. I just listen to my intuition and put it on there. They're stretchy. So they're very durable. The string is very durable. You don't have to worry about breaking. So yeah, there's a lot of them. Those are $12. Here is some necklaces. They're a little bent because they're made. Oh yeah, they're made with copper wire too. Just letting you guys know. This one is the lotus flower, as you can see. They have all of the colors of the chakras for the crystals. And this one is $15. Excuse me. And it has a necklace that goes with it, the hemp string. That's actual, that is natural hemp string. I wouldn't buy anything else but hemp string because I like hemp string. So now we have, this one is what I call the wheel of life because it has a little captain wheel on it. And this one has a lot of black and white crystals on it because it's about grounding your energy. It's about ascending. It's about taking the wheel of your boat and steering it where you want to go. And this little piece right here, This little piece right here is a geode, clear quartz crystal geode. So it's like a piece of a druzy because it's a geode. I literally broke the geode, and I've been using the pieces for little things. And I made a wand out of some of them, out of some of the pieces. And I also use some of the pieces on my jewelry. This is $18 because of the hamstring, and it's braided. There's 3 pieces braided together. So it's a little bit more expensive. So it is $18. It's $13 without the chain. Thank you very much, Jennifer. I appreciate that. So let's see what else we have over here. So these are some newbie things that I've added. This one is, I think this is either sodalite or lapis lazuli. It's wrapped in black copper wire. And this one, these are $5 because they're just little things. And you get a single piece of hemp string for a chain. This one is, amethyst. It is also wrapped in black copper wire. It has a pink piece of hemp string, pink and purple, $5. This is clear quartz. This is clear quartz, I believe. That's Lemurian. I'm almost positive that's a Lemurian. See how you got all the sides and then a point at the bottom. And it has a single piece of hemp string. And these are $10 with the string and $8 for just the charm. And then this one is, it's a piece of, I believe it's sodalite because it's a lighter color. Lapis lazuli is a little bit darker. Sodalite is good for the throat chakra. Lapis lazuli is good for the third eye and the throat chakra. And this is a piece of hemp string, of course. It's white. And this one is $5 because it's so little, just a little thing. Put this back up here. Okay. All right. So that's that. These are all tangled up because I took them off for my girlfriend last week and I just threw them all back on. And if you're wondering what I'm doing, this is my little jewelry holder and they're all hanging on it. All right. So now with this series, I love these. These turned out amazing. This is a piece of a smoky Lemurian quartz. It has a little bee hanging off the bottom of it. This one is $15 and it has a piece of single hemp string because it's smoky Lemurian quartz. That's why it's a little pricier. But yeah, and with the hemp string, it is $15. And then I have this little cutie. This is amethyst, and it has a little angel hanging off the bottom of it. It is $8 with a little piece of hemp string for jewelry for the chain. And then this one is clear quartz Lemurian crystal, and it has the little doves with the hearts. And it is $15 because it is Lemurian clear quartz. All right, another bangle bracelet. It has a horse on it, which represents freedom. It has a brave, and it has a warrior. See? Let's see if I can switch it around here so you can see. Yep, warrior. This is a bangle. It is number 13. I mean, it's $13. It's number 23. I will go over the numbers here in a second. So let's go over to, these are all such a mess for me throwing these all back on here from last week. My girlfriend bought she bought an anklet off me and can't even wear it. Because it makes her itch. And I told her, I was like, her body can't handle the vibration of the crystals. That's probably why. Here is a little bangle. It's $13 as well. It's number 15. And it's called Blessed and Protected. And it has a little 4-leaf clover. Blessed and Protected bangle. And then I have this little beauty. It's moldable. You can shape it any way you want because it's made of copper wire, which is pretty durable. It has a piece of clear quartz Lemurian crystal on it. Thank you, Jennifer. Well, I'm not even going to really worry about doing the numbers because I don't have too many people on here. However, I will probably be doing, I'm going to try to start doing live streams. I'm having technical difficulties. That is what my issue is. I don't have internet at my house. So my internet is off my phone. Well, my phone decides it wants to take a crap on me. The battery swelled up like yo big. I thought for sure it was going to explode. Wouldn't even turn on. I turned off on its own. Overheated. It really gave me a heck of a time. So I'm like, I need to do something about this. So what I did was I plugged it into my computer with a USB cord, and I'm using the data off my phone for my computer. And that's the message was. They messaged me and told me that my hotspot data is about up. Okay. So yeah, so I'm probably going to do another live stream, but yeah, I do too. Look, I wear mine. See, that's my amethyst. And then this one here is a fairy that I got at the Renaissance Festival, probably like 6-7 years ago, longer than that, maybe even 8 years ago. And on each side of it, I have a piece of, this is lapis lazuli, and this is chalcopyrite, aka peacock ore, which is good for activating and opening up all the chakras. Now the fairy, I have out-of-body experiences, and they come randomly. I usually feel them coming on, but one of the first times that I had, not the first time, but like a couple of them in, I had this fairy necklace on, not the chain, not this chain, but a different one. And whenever I come back to, this fairy vibrated with the energy from when I did that out-of-body experience. And I put her to the side. I kept her on my altar and stuff, but I really put her to the side. And I was like, you know what? I need to put back on a misser, put her back on. And I keep them 2 crystals beside her. And then she hangs around my amethyst. So she definitely, she's my buddy. She's my buddy. That's all I can say. So I'm a big jewelry nut too. I don't have a lot of rings on, but I usually wear a lot of rings, earrings. But I just woke up a few hours ago, so I wasn't really worried about winning a beauty contest. I brushed my teeth, took a shower, changed clothes. That's about it. All right, so back to the necklace. So this necklace is a little bit more pricier. It's $20 because of this clear quartz smoky. But yeah, this is all handmade. See how I made the little loops for the chains so that you can take the hemp chain off. You can change the hemp chain. You can put your own chain on it. You can adjust it and do whatever you want with it. Once you purchase it, I sleep with my amethyst and my kyanite. Yeah, I never take this amethyst off unless I'm taking a shower. I sleep with it. Thank you. Yeah, it's huge. I think it was $8 or something like that at a local store downtown. So yeah, so this is one of the necklaces. And then I have, I thought I had another one in my hand. Guess I didn't. All right, so I do have another necklace there, but I'm going to take it apart and redo it because it's just huge. And I feel like it's just too big. Like if I don't like it, I'm not going to try to push it on somebody else either. I mean, I like it, but you don't have any crystals. I have smoky quartz for sale. I have clear quartz for sale. And I have chocolate pyrite for sale. I have citron for sale. I think that's it. But you know what, B? It wouldn't really be a bad idea for you to start collecting them. I have so many crystals. I mean, Spirit was like, hop in your vehicle. All right, where are we going? Just drive. I drove. I landed at this crystal shop. I did it like once every 2 weeks for probably 3 months. And you wouldn't believe the crystal collection that I have today. Let me tell you. So, all right. So here we go. So this is one of my faves right here. Look how pretty that is. Nice, neatly wrapped. This is a Lemurian smoky quartz. It is $13. Smoky quartz is a good grounding stone if you don't know anything about it. It's a good grounding stone. The darker the quartz, the more grounding it is. It's also good for accessing past life energy too. It's good for bringing in balancing energies. It's good for electromagnetic, like if you're on a computer such as I am or the phone a lot, it's good to protect your energy with smoky quartz because it repels that negative energy from the electromagnetic 5G stuff. Yeah, exactly. Jennifer is exactly right. They're very pretty and they're good to hold. You'll know if a crystal vibes with you because when you pick it up, you'll feel the vibration. You will feel the vibration. I think I may have given it to my granddaughter. I bought this selenite stick. Oh, I have selenite sticks too for sale. I bought this selenite stick for $5. It was like yo big, very expensive. At the time, I thought it was cheap, but now I bought a whole bunch of selenite sticks, twice the size, for $1 a piece. So it was a little pricey for the size of it. But anyways, I picked it up and it vibrated in my hands so much. When I went to put it down on the counter, it literally jumped out of my hand. So you'll know. And it vibrated. That's the only thing I could say. So I ended up back in July, my daughter, the middle one, the Pisces one, come down with the grandbabies. I have 4 granddaughters. 3 of them are hers. And we sat and we made bracelets and necklaces and, we spent some girl time together. And they're going through my crystals. Grammy, what's this? Grammy, what's that? They're like, I like this. And I was like, how's it feel in your hand? Ooh, I like it. So I gave them all kinds of stuff. I gave them selenite sticks. I gave them, made them necklaces. They each got a necklace, a bracelet. I mean, they just had a blast. So, and they were all over it. Then my middle granddaughter comes to me. She's like, Grammy. She's like, I'm psychic. I laughed. I was like, oh, yeah? Where do you think you got that from, kiddo? And she just looked at me. I was like, well, where do you think you got it from? So, yeah. All right. So this is a piece of amethyst. It's only $5. It's another one of them pink and purple ones. But this is in silver copper. The other one's in black. And then this is a clear quartz Lemurian for $15 because look at the chain. It's braided. Oh, I didn't even realize. My nails are freaking cruddy. Oof. All right. So, yeah, it's a braided chain. So that's why it's a little more pricey. They're more durable when they're braided. So I do have another necklace here, but like I said, I'm going to redo it. That is something that Spirit's been pressuring me to do too. And I'm like, I ain't doing nothing. I'm rebelling today. That's exactly what I've been doing too, is rebelling. Yeah, at B, I'm telling you, if you feel pulled, like if you come across, oh, hell, that don't even have a tag. I must have ripped it off. If you come across a place, now where I live at, there's a couple of places that do sell crystals. Last year, when I was going to work for Serenity Hill, there was a place right next door. It's where I got the amethyst from. A little, I can't say coffee shop. It was a little nutritional shop. They sold smoothies and sandwiches, and it was all healthy. It wasn't nothing like chippy and junk foody and nothing like that. I love the place. Beautiful place. But they sold crystals. She sold all kinds of stuff, like yoni eggs and crystals, and yes, you can use crystals there, by the way. She sold all kinds of stuff there, and there's another one right up the road where I got most of my crystals from. It's a flea market. It starts tomorrow and rolls through to Sunday. I got a lot of crystals there, so just check it out, right? Yeah, I did the same thing. I did the exact same thing. Me and my older daughter, we're not really talking right at this moment. But my middle daughter, when she come down, man, I just like flooded her with stuff. I had an older amethyst that was an amethyst that was a druzy that I outgrew. I liked it, but I outgrew it. Passed it on to her. What else did I give her? I gave her a whole bunch of stuff. I gave her, I think, another one with, it was a mother-child clear quartz. It was a big clear quartz point with a little one beside it. That's a mother and child clear quartz, in case you didn't know that. I gave her that. I gave her all kinds of stuff. Yeah, that's what I do. For Christmas, I gave my girls, this was probably 10 years ago, I gave them tarot cards. I gave them each a set of tarot cards that I had bought and given them to them as a gift for Christmas. And then my middle daughter, I just gave her my two decks, my two oracle decks that I created. But yeah, I give them stuff all the time. Like, I forever am giving my children stuff. My son don't want nothing to do with it. However, he's just as gifted as his mama. He is extremely gifted, extremely empathic, medium. He is fully freaking loaded, but he's a man. So sometimes, and he's a Taurus. So he's a bit of a blockhead, he just don't sink in. So yeah, but I would give him the same stuff. I'd be like, here, boy, take this. One man, here, take this, if he would accept it. But he told me he wanted to burn me at the stake. So I'm not giving him the crystals. Yeah. My oldest daughter has a daughter, and they've lived with me for a couple of years. And I actually was teaching that granddaughter how to read tarot cards. I was teaching her how to read tarot cards because I'd already had my channel started by then. And I started collecting a bigger collection. Now I have like over 100 decks. Then I only had a couple. And I'd come out and be like, hey, Nadia, here. And I'd flip a card over. I'd be like, now you tell me what you feel. And she would tell me all kinds of stuff. And she'd look at me like, is that right, Grandma? And I'm like, or she called me Mimi. Is that right, Mimi? And I'm like, I don't know. You tell me. Because I was trying to teach her how to follow her intuition. As far as crystals, I'm not really sure if I ever gave her any crystals, because I don't think my collection, I don't think it was really that big yet. I think I just had my own personal stuff. I didn't really have crystals to sell and all that crap, but now I do. I do. I have selenite, I have smoky quartz, I have clear quartz, I have citrine, I have chalcopyrite, which is aka peacock ore. So yeah, I'm the same way as you are. So this is clear quartz, Lemurian. I don't know what I did with the tag. And this is, I think this is Smoky Quartz Lemurian. These are just charms. So you could put them on whatever you wanted if you have your own chain. Yeah. These are all handmade. I hand wrapped these. And you could tell the ones that I did in the beginning compared to the ones I did now. Because look how nice and neat that is compared to the ones before. They're horrible. All right. So, and then this is a piece of peacock or chocolate pyrite. These are $8 for the charm. This is a nice chunk. Look at that. Nice big chunk. And this is Lemurian Smoky Quartz. It's $11. See how dark it is? So this would be a good grounding one because of the darkness. On my end, it looks way darker than it does on the screen. I'm trying to get you to show you. Yeah, see? But these are all charms. So I imagine that the clear quartz is probably 10 or $11 too. I don't know what I did with the tag. All right. And then here we go. All right. Here we go. A piece of clear quartz. Yeah, they're $10. The clear quartz is $10. For the charm. V, anytime, honey. I'd be honored to teach you as much as I know about crystals. Do I know everything? No. Do not claim to know everything. I learn as I go along. But I would be honored to teach you as much as I know. I know a good bit. And what we don't know, we can figure out together. That is something that I do plan on doing on my membership page. It's only $10 a month to join. On my membership page per month, you get access to HYPNOCROW, hypnotherapy sessions, which is a past life regression on there now, and a chakra alignment on there now. There is, I teach about the chakras and the crystals that go with the chakras. I got all them done. I'm going to start doing the healings. That is something that they're like, you need to get that done. Start working on a membership page. For $10, you get all of that. I have to finish the tarot class. I only got one more video to do for that, and it's for the major arcanas. I got all of the healings to do for the chakras, which will not take me long to do it all, which I'm going to combine Reiki with hypnotherapy. I'm going to combine them both and heal each chakra in the video separately. It's not going to be all together like the chakra alignment hypnotherapy session. So there is new things coming to the membership page. But one of the things that I am going to do. Yeah, I do too. I am not gonna, I have to do the same thing. I have a crystal book that's like yo big that I use to look up things. And what I can't find in there, I look up on Google. Because for the new moon in Libra, if you didn't watch it, I threw runes and I went through all the crystals and lined up the crystals with the with each individual sign, and casted the crystals, casted the runes, and then read each individual sign after the collective. Them readings turned out fantastic. It took me 2 days to put them together, but I did a lot of research. That's why it took me 2 days to put it together, because I had to go through all the crystals I had. I had to go through and find all the crystals that were associated to the star signs, and then I had to pull out the ones for the star signs, and then I got out my pendulum and I asked Spirit. I was like, circle the ones you want me to use for the reading. And they did, and oh my goodness, was I happy the way them readings turned out. So yeah, I had to do a lot of research. That's why it took me 2 days to put that together. Journaling and writing stuff down and the meanings of the crystals and the signs. And I mean, that's why it took me 2 days. So I don't know everything. I don't. I'm not claiming that I do, but I know enough that I can show you guys. I can teach you guys. And what I don't know, we can look up together, because every day to me is a learning process. Every day is a new day to learn something new. The only way to master your life is to learn through the process, right? How do you think people get their master degrees? How do you think they get their doctorates? They have to go to school. They have to learn. It's the same way with anything else in life. So what I was getting at is, for the memberships, I do plan on going over crystals. Shout, let it out all. All right, so I'm trying to understand what is going on with me, because last week when I was praying, I heard this song, shout, let it all out. I'm talking to you. All right, so if you heard that, more than likely you're clairaudient. Clairaudient is, well, audient here, right? Claircognizance is the crown. So you're probably have them two clairs, clairaudient, claircognizant, and if you have them two clairs, I guarantee you have clairvoyance and clairsentience. So I really feel like if you are clairaudient and claircognizant, I feel like you need to get some grounding stones to help ground you. I also feel like you need to get some stones to help, or crystals to help activate and help amplify them. See, now the good thing about crystals is you can set the intention to anything you want with that crystal. Like example, here is my personal smoky quartz. If I can grab it, because I just knocked it off back here. All right, here's my smoky quartz. My Lemurian smoky quartz. It's an etched, which makes it extra special. So when I pick it up, now you can speak the intention. I want this crystal to ground me and keep propel electromagnetic energies, and it'll do that. I want this crystal to activate my third eye. Hold it there. Boom, there it is. You can set the intention on that crystal with whatever you want to set it with. And then you can clear it by, I have a bell that I use to clear. I have sage that I use to clear. The voice, clear. You would believe the vibration of your voice and how dominant it can be in your energy. I love smoky quartz too. It's one of my favorite. This is my personal piece. Yeah. So that's the good thing about crystals, is you can program them to do whatever you want to do. When I did that room reading for the new moon in Libra, I made up this script. Go watch them is the only thing I can say. But I have a bunch of clear quartz, and I put them in a circle, and I made them point a certain way. They wasn't all pointing the same way. But I pointed them in the direction in which they told me to, and I programmed them crystals to activate the runes to give me clarity, and you know what I mean? And wherever they landed is how I read them. So that's the good thing about crystals, is you can program your crystals. As a matter of fact, when you get them, you should always have one master crystal that you should program as your master. I have some for sale. I have charms. What did I just do with them? I have this one right here, smoky quartz with a bee on it. And it is $15. It comes with the chain. It's hemp chain. I have that. I also have, this is a nice little one right here. It's wrapped very nice, neat. And it also comes with the chain. Of course, you can change it. I have different colors if you want a different color. And this one is $13. Yeah, smoky quartz would be a really good stone to start with. Plus, I have little pieces of, crystal smoky quartz that aren't wrapped or anything. Let me jump up real quick and grab it. Oh, whew. All right. Hi, babies. Watch out, cats. All right. Whew, my ears are ringing. Every time I touch my crystals, my ears ring. All right. This is just a box. I actually got this. This is what triggered my crystal search. I bought this healing set. Guess where I bought it at? All right, I bought this at Spencer's, believe it or not. Spencer's is where I got this. This is what the very first crystal set that I bought. Very first set. It has all of the crystals on the back that was in it and what they're good for. All right, so yep, I only have a few pieces of smoky quartz left. So I don't see. Look, there you go. Oh, this one jumped out for some reason. Smoky quartz. They're all Lemurian, by the way. This is an etched one, so this will be very important for somebody. Whoever it goes to is where it's meant to go. So yeah, there's a lot of, I have smoky quartz. I only have 5 pieces of that left. Here is clear quartz. Where I'm going to join your page when I get paid. Where? What's where mean? Okay. I do have citrine too, but it's clean across the room, and I could show you what the citrine look like. This is a piece of citrine. This is my personal piece that I took out of the package, but they all basically look like this. They're huge citrine. And that's chocolate pie right. So I'm going to show you my crystal collection. Yeah, I love crystals. Oh, all right. So this is my crystal collection. I have a whole freaking bunch of them. I can't tilt it too much because then I'll all drop out. So, yep, that's my crystal collection. I have, this is a selenite bowl that has like a bunch of little crystals in it. And my smoky quartz angel. So, yeah, that's my collection. Plus what I have behind the scene there. Yep, so that's it for me. Yeah, I have a lot. Oh my God, I have a lot. And then this past beginning of the year in January, I was out with another girlfriend of mine. She's a massage therapist. Awesome hands, magic hands is what I call her. We went out for a day, for a girls' day. And we stopped at the place where I got my other crystals at in that flea market area. And we found another crystal shop where they were selling big chunks of crystal for like $1. $1. Oh man, I was in heaven. I was like, I want one of these, one of these, one of these, one of these. I spent $25 worth of stuff, but I had so much. So I show you what I got for like $1. All right, so this is fluorite. I got that for $1 at that crystal shop. That thing's huge. This is, I gotta check it out here. I think this is one's labradorite and one's lodolite. This is labradorite right here. This is lodolite for $1. That thing's huge. Let's see what else did I get there. Oh, blue calcite for $1. See, I have a piece of kyanite too. It didn't cost me $1. It was way more than that, but I do have a piece. Oh, I got this there, this little selenite bowl. It had a piece of smoky quartz, a piece of citrine, and a piece of amethyst in it. It was like $12 for that bowl and all them pieces. Plus, she poured salt in it. So I'm trying to think what else I have in here that I bought that day. I bought this. It's Merlin something or other. I have no clue, but I felt drawn to it, so I got it for $1. Rainbow moonstone. Look how huge. Raw for $1. Yeah. Here, because of the moon. Ooh, I'll give you a little bit of a rainbow moonstone energy. Rainbow moonstone energy. Yep. I'm trying to see what else I got there. Oh, tree agate. Or tree, might not be agate. But it's for the earth, whatever. It's tree something or other. For $1. You can't make this stuff up. You can't. You cannot find crystals like that for $1. You just can't do it. Me and our friend come across a freaking gold mine. My little skull. By the way, this is Crazy Lacy agates. Jennifer. Yes, they're very good for healing. Like I said, you got to program them though. If you said about, somebody was saying about a Gemini in their family, this Crazy Lacy agate is for Gemini. The reason why I know that is because I'm an ascending Gemini. And when I did them rune readings, this is the crystal that Spirit wanted to use for Gemini. This is Crazy Lacy agate. I love it. It's one of my favorite. Hello. Say hello, everybody. Yeah, I have this is, I used this crystal. This is rose quartz. I used this crystal back when we had the full moon in Pisces. I used this crystal for a healing spell. I casted a healing spell where I lit a black candle and I wrote protection and letting go of, you know what I mean? All that stuff, just to let go of that darkness. And then I did a red candle, which I carved in it. I love me, self-love. And I dressed it. What I mean by dress is I rolled it in oil, well, sprayed oil on it because I use extra virgin olive oil. And I dressed it with the appropriate herbs for whatever spell I was casting. and burnt them. Now everybody has their own version of what they should look like. I pay attention to the flame. The flames were strong, they were tall, they were beautiful. So I know it worked because I felt the shift, and I think everybody around me did as well. Yeah, Crazy Lacey Agate. Yeah, it's I got that one in that rose quartz skull from if you have Facebook. This is another thing to do. Instagram or Facebook. Write these names down. And you could tell them I sent you because they'll know me. Tiana knows me. She knows me as my name, though, Melody. But she also is on my Facebook page. I think she's on my Sacred Circle of the Crows, too. But anyways, her name's Tiana Lake, Drop Dead Jewelry on Facebook. Look her up. She has lots of crystals. Also on Instagram, Aries Unique, I think, or something along them lines. Just type it in, Aries Unique. She'll pull right up. She sells crystals. I've gotten crystals off of her before as well. What did I get off of? Oh, I know what I got off of her. I'll show you what I got off of her. From Aries Unique off of Instagram. I got this. And this is a special crystal. It is, I can't think of what it's called right now, but it's a point, and it is clear quartz, so you can see it clear on the end. But I bought this off of her, Aries, off of Instagram. So if you guys are looking to order crystals offline, those are two people that I have used in the past to purchase crystals. Another place, a good place to get crystals, it's reasonably priced if you're looking to purchase crystals online. I trust them because I have ordered from them before. That's where I got the Smicky. No, I don't think I got the Smicky quartz there. That's where I got the clear quartz points. These. Adding it. These. I got these from that place. Crystal River Gems. They are cheap, but the thing is you got to buy in bulk. The more you buy, the cheaper it gets. That's where I got the dollar selenite sticks at. They're Crystal River Gems. They're located in my area, but they ship everywhere. So I recommend checking out them three. Crystal River Gems website for crystals if you're looking to order online. Aries Unique Crystals or Aries Unique Gems or something along them lines on Instagram. And Tiana Lake Drop Dead Jewelry on Facebook. They're all three reasonably priced. They're all three very, Crystal River Gems are reasonably priced. I don't really know anybody, but Tiana, I do know. She's awesome. She's gentle. She makes beautiful jewelry as well. Hers is a little more pricey because she does a lot more twirly in it, and they're nice. They're really worth it. And Aries Unique just does crystal sales. Another person on Facebook that does crystal sales is they just popped up on my live stream yesterday because they do it Wednesday. Witchy Wednesday. I don't remember what the crystal place is. God, I hate when I do that. But anyways, those are all options that you have to choose crystals, or you can go to your local shop. But always follow where you're being pulled to. So V, when it comes to, okay, you don't have a Spencer there. Well, I just told you some places online. I would write them down. Like I said, Aries Unique, Drop Dead Jewelry, Tiana Lake on Facebook, Aries Unique's on Instagram. I don't know if she has Facebook. Crystal River Gems is another good place. To Amazon is a good place to get them. I've gotten a lot of stuff from Amazon as well. So any of them places, you can look up and get crystals. Trying to think if there's anything else. But yeah, I get in these slumps, and I think it has a lot to do with depression. Like I get myself in these slumps where I just can't get up and get nothing done. I barely can get my YouTube stuff done. But I really need to get back into the situation of getting back into my membership. I want to do, like I said, each chakra hypnotherapy. I'm a distant Reiki healer level 2. So if you guys didn't know that, I want to activate that distant Reiki healing and go through all the chakras, do the hypnotherapy sessions. I want to start doing a crystal class. I got one more class to do for tarot, major arcana. I've been putting that off as well. And Spirit's like, why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? And I'm like, well, I don't have. And then I'm like, wait a minute, I do. Oh, you're welcome. You're very welcome. I'm out to help anybody. I don't want nothing in return, but I am about scratching somebody else's back. You don't have to scratch mine. I got mine, but I will help and direct you towards people that I know and trust. So yeah, trying to think. But one of the goals that I want to do on that membership is to go through all of the crystals. Now, I'm going to move myself out of the situation one more time because I want to show you guys this book that I have that I've been using for crystals. I want to go through this book. My twin flame actually bought this book at a place where I usually go buy my crystals at, up at the flea market, like 10 minutes away from my house. He bought this book because I'm big time into crystals, and I got him started too, because I got the geodes. I got them at Spencer's the day I got these ones. I got the geodes and these the day at Spencer's, and that's what triggered the crystal shopping. So when I took him to this crystal place, he got this because I'm so big into crystals. But I actually got him some crystals. I gave him a geode and he cracked it. And he said pieces flew everywhere. And I told him, I was like, I told you. That's why you're supposed to crack it in a towel. So he got a little plate so that he could put, it's like looked like a little candle dish actually, where he could put that pieces of the crystal on it. I got him a little bat. It's a black onyx with blue eyes because he has blue eyes. I gave him a bloodstone. Yeah, I kind of feel the same way too, Jennifer. I do. That's probably why my phone acted up retarded, because of Mercury retrograde. It beat the hell out of me this time. Like, it was bad. Yeah, and I could feel my energy coming back too, because I feel like I haven't been like wanting to sleep all the time. I'm like up and motivated. I've been on here for almost 4 hours, just conversing with you guys, just doing my thing. And I'm in no rush to get off. I'm in no rush whatsoever. Even though there's other things I could do, I don't care. I don't care, because right now I feel I'm right where I need to be, and that's what matters to me. But anyways, I got my twin flame a little black onyx bat. It was about that big. It had blue eyes because he has blue eyes. I love blue eyes. It's my favorite thing in the world. What else did I get him? Oh, a bloodstone, because his favorite color is green. And he's seen my bloodstone. He's like, what's that? And I was like, bloodstone. And I got him a bloodstone because his favorite color is green. What else? I got him like a whole bunch of stuff. I tried to get him some stuff that would help him to help him with his stuff. So I like slowly got him interested in crystals as well. Whether he's went and bought any since then, I have no idea. I haven't seen him in like 2-3 years. So, yeah, but he got me this book. So I want to go through all of, see all the different crystals. They go through like, okay, so I have bookmarks here. Let's find smoky quartz. I feel like that would be a good one for you guys. Smoky quartz. So this book has, at the beginning, it has all the lists of the crystals and where they're at. So V, pay attention, honey, because I'm going to tell you probably one of the reasons why you feel a little drawn to smoky quartz. Lost my page here. Okay. Yeah. I'm telling you, I got a package of 5 and I think I broke 3. And like I said, I made a wand out of one of them. I made a wand out of some of the pieces. And other pieces I've been making jewelry out of. And I gave him one to break, which he shattered. And then he's like, I want a jihad where it's not shattered. It's just broken. I can see inside of it. Well, it just so happens my next trip to the crystal store, guess what I found? A geode with the tip broke off where you can see inside of it. So he got that as well. He's spoiled. I love spoiling him. Him and my kids, they're spoiled. All right, so here we go with smoky quartz. Let me hold this up here so you guys can see. See, smoky quartz. See how it has like everything on it? The planets that it's associated with, which is Pluto. The star signs. I can't read backwards. It's hard for me to read backwards in this. So, smoky quartz, Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Capricorn. It's good for the earth and the base chakra, which is located in your tailbone, which is where the root chakra is located, base chakra, whatever. And then the earth star chakra is located in your feet. That's why if you ever walked around and your bare feet, and the bottoms of your feet start tingling, that's because you're activating that earth star chakra. So this smoky quartz is good for that. Everything I just mentioned. Okay. It's beneficial for concentration, nightmares, idiopathic stress, X-ray exposure, hips, chemotherapy, libido, pain relief, fear, depression, abdomen, legs, headaches, stress, reproductive system, muscle, nerve tissue, heart, cramp, the back, nerves, assimilation of minerals, and fluid regulation. The psychopomp for conducting souls to the other world. Smoky quartz is one of the most efficient grounding and cleansing stones. This protective stone has a strong link with Earth, promoting concern for the environment and suggesting ecological solutions. It blocks geopathic stress, absorbs electromagnetic smog, and assists in elimination and detoxification at all levels, bringing in a positive vibration to feel the space. Smoky quartz can be used to protect the earth chakra below the feet or gridded around an area of disturbed earth energy. It teaches how to leave behind anything that no longer serves you. A superb antidote to stress, alleviating suicidal tendencies, and ambivalence about being an incarnation. Smoky quartz helps tolerate difficult times with equanimity, fortifying resolve. It assists acceptance of the physical body and the sexual nature, enhancing virility and cleansing the base chakra so that passion can flow naturally, facilitating pragmatic thought. It facilitates moving between alpha and beta states of mind. So that is probably why you kind of feel called to smoky quartz. I'm babysitting my granddaughter. She's sleeping, so I had some free time to watch you and learn about the crystals you have, plus the jewelry you make. Why, thank you, Jennifer. I am so glad to have you on my live stream. Yeah, this is some of the stuff I make. I do advertise it on live streams. I haven't recently because I haven't had many people on my live streams. When I was doing free Reiki and free hypnotherapy, I would have, well, the most I've ever had is like 10 people. But I would get a lot more people. But it seems like since I dropped that on Freebie Fridays, I lost a bunch of people. So I am going to, and that's another thing too, I think I'm going to start doing is start offering that again. People are looking for change. They're looking for solutions. And I noticed that a lot more people are looking for their way, their path. So yeah. All right. So let's go back to the smoky quartz. Facilitate pragmatic thought. It facilitates, I already read that. A smoky quartz is often naturally irradiated. It's excellent for treating radiation-related illness or supporting chemotherapy and radiotherapy. A layout of slow-release smoky quartz pointing out from the body can prevent a healing crisis from occurring. So there you go. That is just a little tidbit of what I am going to offer on my membership channel. But before I start anything new, I got some other projects I need to finish. So probably, that'll take me a couple of days to get all of that done. But I do plan on doing it. And once I got everything caught up, the last tarot class and all 7 of them healing sessions, I'm starting the crystal sessions. I'm going to start talking about, just like I just did, but I'm going to go through, they go through each color. See, they're color coded. See how the different colors, they're all color coded. Look how thick that book is. So there's going to be a lot of information, right? A lot of information that comes through, but I'm only going to offer it to my membership people. So if you want and you're interested and you want to know everything that I know about crystals, which isn't everything, but it's enough to send you down a rabbit hole for $10 a month that you can't pass it up. Plus, you get to use them hypnotherapy sessions as many times as you want. But the thing is, whenever you join it and you use that, you got to think that's a general hypnotherapy session. It's general. So it's not going to be specific to just you, but it's going to be specific to the target that I am trying to heal or work on. However, I do offer personal HYPNOCROW sessions, but I don't recommend getting one until you try out the generals. And what I mean by personal, I know I say on my list, it has general and specialty. General is, okay, you come to me, Melody, I have this issue. And I need to overcome it. Can you help me on my journey? And it's not specific to past life, or it's not specific to a chakra, or it's not specific to smoking or weight loss, or those are all specialties. I'm that girl. Okay. I am that girl because I will do that for you. We will sit down. We will converse. We will go over the things that you would like to see changed in your life. And then we will do it. We will make them changes together. So you don't have to be alone through that process. All right. So, go check out for $10 a month. You can't beat it. Even if it is just a general session, it'll be worth it just to get each one of the healings of the chakras. Right there makes it $10. You got to figure, I charge $30 for a 30-minute session, healing session. For a general HYPNOCROW, I charge $111. So you're getting $141 for $10 just in one video. You can't beat that. I don't understand why people just don't jump on that chance. I've had a couple of people who were members and then jump off. What their reasoning was, I don't know. Ain't none of my business. But I do have one standing member who's been a member since I started it. And she's on here today because she's working. If I want to catch her on my live stream, I have to do it probably over the weekend. But yeah, I mean, she is like the most patient person in the world. But I actually gave her a phone call, everything, what she wanted to change, and then went straight into the hypnotherapy, which was about half an hour. So yeah. Okay. All right. So yeah, it's like that I'm losing them. I've gained a few, but it's like I go up and then I lose 50. I'll go up and then I'll lose 2 or 3, and then I'll gain a couple of 2 or 3, and then I'll lose 2 or 3, and then I'll gain 2 or 3. It's like I go through this spurt of, I will, like the last spurt I went there, I gained 50 subscribers. And I'm like, well, what the heck did I do to gain them? And why can't I keep them? I try all different kinds of things. Like I do, I try to do dailies, to keep up with dailies. I try to, do live streams. I try to, I do runes, I do runes. I do. No, you can't. What's no, you can't mean B? Oh, keep out 3.5 data is low. My hotspot. But that's okay because, it is what it is, right? But I try. That's the important thing, I guess. So, yeah. All right. Well, you know what, ladies? I think I'm going to hop off of here. I gave myself a headache. I woke up in the video. Oh, no, you can't beat the price. You're exactly right, V. I'm sorry I keep bouncing off and on. My phone says that my hotspot data is out. So, yeah. But you're right. You can't beat the price. You can't. Where else are you going to go get a hypnotherapy session for $10? Mm-hmm. You're not. The reason why I opened that up was because when I start pulling, if I should do this, pay this $10, use this as many times as you want in 30 days, then come back. It's not reconnecting. Crashing totally and completely. I want to thank each and every one of you guys who come on. Thank you, ladies. I enjoyed spending a few hours with you, just talking, just going over crystals, showing you what I have, offering my my membership channel, what I know about. Have a fabulous day. Thank you, and I will see you soon. Blessed be.